Yep. This spider pig for some reason was playing my head from The Simpsons movie out of nowhere.
Yesterday I was talking to some friends about Spider-Man, and the topic of Spider-Bear came up, of just a full-grown grizzly just web-slinging through New York City.
That would be hysterical.
It would also be terrifying.
Not as
Yeah.
terrifying. Not as terrifying as a web slinging T-Rex.
You know what? Fair.
Spider bear, spider bear. Whatever a spider bear does swing, run on the web. Apparently does run like hell.
Spider-Bear.
Here comes the spider bear.
Spider-Bear is up there with a shark that can fly.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, it's over. Like, you can't run from that.
No. No, you can't.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Spider bear, maybe shark that can fly. Maybe you can get into a building and shut the door before the shark comes flying in and hope the walls will keep it out.
Yeah. As strong
Or
as
maybe confuse it.
as strong.
Quickly burning the webs and waiting for it to hit the ground and then run.
uh, as terrifying as a shark is, I don't think it can break through concrete.
Not
There you go.
unless,
There's a way to avoid that.
not unless
Unless it's
it's
all
not.
windows.
Oh yeah, Windows.
As long as it's not one of those types of sharks. There.
You mean a street shark?
Yep.
Woo! Fucking, fucking awesome!
Well, we're all dead.
Fucking love street sharks. I. It's funny. I love street sharks more than I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Growing up, it
Yep.
was. It was.
I got burn marks on my arm from work.
It's clearly just a TMNT clone, but for some reason I liked it more. Of course, Street
I like
Sharks.
SWAT cats.
Yeah, Street Sharks, of course, fell off eventually, and TMNT didn't. So we got more TMNT, and eventually I was just like, yeah, turtles.
Turtles better than sharks any day.
I
I
mean,
personally was a fan of SWAT cats.
I remember SWAT Cats. Although, if they made a reboot of Street Sharks, I would fully support it.
You have to do something to stray away from TMT though, to make it different so it's not just a carbon copy.
Well, I got
Me
nothing.
and someone at work got talking about animation of like TV shows and stuff like that, and we got talking about how Roly Poly Oly was really animated for its time. Like it still holds up really well compared to animation now. Then I brought up Reboot, and now I'm like, what? It's like, I have the whole series of Reboot. They're like, oh shit, yeah, that was stuff.
All right, we are live with more Spider-Man. I am Vegas Bear here again, joined by Taro and Sammy. Make
I
him
almost
what?
would say not to be confused with Spider Bear.
uh,
Be- Not,
go ahead.
not to be confused with the man formerly known as Mouse Cop.
Megumon will hopefully be joining us shortly. Um,
Yep.
full disclosure, I played this a little bit to show it off to my second cousin while she was here because she loves Spider-Man.
Wait, you think I'm talking about Herman Schultz? Oh no, I meant
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Look, Schultz is a career criminal, obviously disturbed. I mean, he calls himself the Shocker, so I don't expect him to act like a sane person. But Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Well, tell that to the bank employees who are out of a job. The customers who had irreplaceable family heirlooms in the safe deposit boxes. Couldn't he have waited?
I saw the Raw.
Was, I don't know, outside to start the fight? Of course, then he would have probably wrecked several people's cars. Because Spider-Man used
Hell yeah,
our
it was.
city as his playground and your property as his toys. And he just loves smashing his toys together.
Oh yeah. Apparently people are complaining about how like 4 of the kings were in prison.
It's more of the fact that.
Like all I know is that people are saying this is not a good start to part 2 of King Oger, and I'm like, I mean, technically speaking, this is like
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it.
they never like this isn't like a proper like part 1 part 2 situation because because they didn't stop filming for in between part 1 and 2.
Oh what? It's not fun getting beat up? We'll sit with that for a while.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
It's literally just the next episode, and people are like, it's a bad start to part 2. It's like, this isn't JoJo! Stop acting like they took, like, a month off to do this. Wait a minute.
10:30. Masked suspects are attacking an armored car. Incident is active near Estonia.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a billboard for Control for a second. The video game.
Demon, heart to heart time. Were you not loved enough as demon babies? Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Let you cry?
Oh my god, man.
What?
All night?
You're fighting people called demons of supernatural ability.
Yep.
Hold tight.
Whoop.
It's gonna blow!
Sorry, I'm saving a guy.
Yeah.
It's one thing to rob an armored
Either one would be funny.
It's at risk.
One
I need to stop the
of
demons.
the jokes that I thought of from
Good time there.
episode 26
Spider-Man.
when you know what happens between Rita and Morphonia.
Oh. said,
So
oh.
the joke I had was, what phone in your head is just going, oh my god, it's finally happening!
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Okay, kids.
Actually made a
You
little,
can't play nice. You lose your armor pierce.
actually made a little bit of a Google Doc for goat tracks because I was bored.
I forgot to turn on the camera in the Discord again.
It's fine.
Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
I'm here a little joke for goat track. You wanna hear it?
Sure.
Remember what happened?
Good
to,
one. Don't mention it often.
Fudo?
A lot of things happen to Fudo.
The last thing that happened.
Local units respond. Vehicle pursuit in progress. Location is firehouse on the west side.
Right after Ichinose got the ghost track back, right?
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and...
Okay, I will fully admit, I still don't know
Which
names.
Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp Tech, which Dad wanted. So,
Oh!
actually probably safe. You know what, but
He got
I
Mufasa.
should remember to tell you not to bother with this one.
Yeah. But here's the... No, just
Hey,
imagine that.
The tech here might help me track
but
my
with
missing
this,
spider bot. Those things are too expensive to lose.
Full of this.
Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other spider bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one.
What's a common rider? Oh,
Nothing unusual, just taking my spider bot for a walk in the park. You know, like you do.
Oh, we are so screwed.
But it cuts off because of what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's following the pings from the other spider bot. Let's see where it takes us.
Spider bot. Spider bot.
I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market.
It was given to go check right. Use the nurse's phone. Taking...
Why does this look like a meteor hit the ground? Look at this angle.
It's Zelina from Men in Black 2.
Oh my
I
god!
told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
Here's the I give this to you,
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
and then, but right before he finishes sentence, he just hits him with. Wait, is that a switch?
Is that a Nintendo Switch? I always wanted one.
Proximity alarm?
What? No, it's not a Switch. Oh,
Kidding me?
fuck.
And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym.
No, actually, I thought of something.
Finally, its nest.
You know
Wait,
you
that's
know
the
when
other
we
spider
talked
bot.
about Exeter Bridge?
I busted a feathered kleptomaniac.
When
Now that I know where they both are,
Syria
time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time.
you give
Wish I could thank him.
a switch.
I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
I'm half tempted to say. I'm half tempted to do a little thing with that. Taking X-Saints. Like, someone's supposed to be X-Saint. You are kidding me! Anyway, hello, Megamon.
Hi, Megamon.
Wisdom is earned in the dark, I keep believing. A fallen guy can be like losing part of you. I try to learn
Nothing like
even
an
when
RPG to
I
wake
take
you
a
up.
beating. Ambition weaves a web that failure can't get through. And when the clouds are blocking out
I
the
should have recorded
sky,
this.
I swing upon the silver lining, yeah. And when I swing by, I'll fling away your troubles. Yeah, when I swing by, you'll shine. And I know that life can often be a struggle, but you'll soon be feeling fine when I swing by.
Bravo. It's a song. It's a fan song made for the Spider-Man game.
Titled "When I Swing By." It was made for this game. Or rather, in the lead up to this game coming out.
Calling all units. Active robbery of an armored car. Officers needed in Portside. Over.
It's one of my favorite Spider-Man songs
Gentlemen,
ever.
that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
Because, like, you definitely get a feel for Peter's personality throughout this song, and I love that. I was genuinely debating when to actually sing this part of the song, especially considering a particular plot point later in the game. Because I don't know if you actually got to the point where that plot point is relevant. Then I realized there's multiple characters that could actually fit the fallen guide role in here, so I figured if the demons are already going around, might as well. Also, hello, Spider Rider.
Yeah, I yesterday when my extended family came over, I turned this on for my second cousin Liliana because she loves Spider-Man. She thought this suit looked really cool.
She's got taste.
Yo! Yo!
Spider-Punk! This has one of my favorite goofy suit powers.
Keep fighting the good fight, man.
Hell yeah.
One toe inside the vault, I'll have your head.
Got it, boss. Tripling security. Demons won't touch a thing. Listen up! Demons are making moves on all our caches. Lost 2 tonight already. Boss may be in lockup. That don't mean his hardware's up for grabs.
There is definitely a part of the song I know I'm going to be waiting quite a while.
What caches are the demons after?
Depending on
Need to take
how
out Fisk's
soon
men and
we
figure out what
reach
they're
the
guarding.
third act of the game.
Whatever it is, I don't want it in Fisk's or the demons' hands. Snipers everywhere. Might need to deal with them first. A lot of junk scattered around here. A well-placed web shot could make a
I
great
love the
distraction.
casual walk up behind him.
Jonah's right, I am a
That
menace.
sniper has a guard watching him. May need to divide
In the
and
best
conquer.
possible way.
They keep talking about gear. What does Fisk store here?
By the way, this is just like, I don't know if you've heard of the Stupendium Bear, but he's done a few songs, and by his own admission, he loves writing stuff from the point of view of the villains and antagonists because he gets to flex his vocal range a bit more that way, as well as just kind of play the part.
Interesting.
There is a song he did from the perspective of J. Jonah Jameson titled Pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I saw that. That's so freaking good.
Uh-huh. Basically made for this game too, because it's done in the perspective of like
On the packaging, this stuff's confusing.
Jonah answering questions on his podcast. And multiple other musicians, like multiple other YouTube musicians, end up cameoing as callers try to tell him, look, I think you're wrong, Spidey's a great guy. Twist, Jonah just dismisses them all as delusional or flat out wrong.
As Jonah does.
Like, in the comics, it legit took Jonah finding out that Spidey is Peter to finally change his tune about Spider-Man. Because it turns out he likes Peter more than he hates Spidey.
Now that says something. That says something about Jonah's character.
It is, like, we've seen the way he thinks about Peter. He knows Peter's a good man. A bit scatterbrained at times, but a good man. When he learns why that scatterbrained part is so often a thing, I'm on it. Being, he's basically working his butt off with minimal rest as Spider-Man.
Still in here.
It all clicks, and he's like, okay, now I'm willing to admit you've done some good. Now I know what's going on under that mask. He had the opportunity to blab Peter's identity on his podcast and chose not to.
Because despite all of his loud blustering, Jonah is a good man.
Like, Jonah has his principles, and as much as most Spider-Man media loves to make fun of him or make him into some kind of like a magnificent troll,
Sleep it off.
looking at you, Raimi movies, in the end, Jonah's got a strong sense of morality, and now that he knows who Peter is, that morality is kicked in, and his first instinct is protect.
Protect the boy.
Like, remember, and we've seen this in multiple iterations, Green Goblin has more than once threatened Jonah for information on Spider-Man, and he's refused to give up any. Usually because the information that Goblin wants happens to threaten Peter.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before he learns about the identity thing, so...
So what do you say we do some perfectly legal searching?
I like the sound of that. What's your name?
Officer Davis.
Like, there was still a little bit of, like, hey, eyebrows raised, really, with the,
just messing with you.
for all the times he went to me to my chair, or the ceiling.
That more cover breaking down doors?
Not without
or just wet my mouth shut.
Okay. I'll find another way in.
But, like,
Any place this
especially
rundown
for
should
the
have
point in
a
the comics
hole
where
in
this
the wall or a
happens,
broken
where,
window.
technically speaking, Peter and Jonah are cousins-in-law, I guess you could say now, because Aunt May married Jonah's father in like a previous arc. Not sure if that's still canon.
I don't know, but apparently he
grudge and a
died.
hook for a hand?
Aunt May has
Okay,
very
where's that
bad
locked
luck
door?
with people that she marries.
Poor
Jeff,
girl.
you there? I'm doing my best to refrain from knock-knock jokes.
Appreciate it. You see a junction box powering the door?
Yeah, got it.
Like, I love the back and forth that they had.
Smart,
in
but
the lead
I
up
don't have anything that packs
to
enough current.
the marriage thing as they're celebrating.
Stun gun,
Aunt May wants
genius.
to get a picture of Jonah
Capacitors in
and
this are
Peter
just
together.
what I need for an upgrade I've been thinking of.
And there's, like, I've got the comic book right here. There's an interaction between them that is, like, pure gold. You gotta remember, which comic it was. It was...
Electric web for the win.
Gadget man, huh? You remind me of my son. Started taking apart the TV when he was 5. Now he's unlocking his friends' phones.
Sounds like he could teach me a few things.
Okay. Nothing illegal in plain sight?
Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
At first glance. Let's look closer.
Looking for something specific?
Okay.
This yard's been here a long time. Bootleggers used to use it back in the day.
Gotcha. Those guys love their hidden rooms.
Check it out. Sound hollow to you? I got a hidden panel, like the one on the door. The conduits lead out the back. Look for another junction box.
Let's see if my mask lenses can pick up the conduits.
Gracie Mansion, home of Mayor J. Jonah Jameson. Yes, he was mayor at the time.
Did that work?
Must not be the right box. Keep
And yes, the cloth is actually part of the text box. Closer, gentlemen. Peter, come on, dear.
Thanks.
You heard the
Glad I
lady,
could unlock this
Parker.
myself.
Afraid a little
Hey, I
success
doubt I
might
would have
rub
found it
off
without
on
you.
If by success, you mean the tiniest shred of your shriveled old DNA, yeah.
Got a big fat nothing.
I can see
Well, there's
why,
one
I can see
secret
why
that
you'd
could be
want to
more.
preserve that fine
Notice
jacket.
anything about the floor?
Goodwill or dumpster diving. Satan's
They can hide
closet,
the
actually,
doors,
hanging next to
not
your
the
soul.
scrapes they leave.
By the way,
Keep an
Hitler
eye
wants
out
his
for more of
mustache
those.
back.
Yo! That is the sickest bird I have ever heard! Hitler wants
This
his...
is why you won't come out Peter's bad side when he's arming himself to the teeth with quips.
Hitler wants his mustache back. Oh my god.
Now that I know I'm after scrapes, I should take another look around. Pay dirt. Scrape, no door. None I can see anyway.
And like this is at a time when both Peter and Jameson were like, this wedding can't happen. This is like
Sit tight,
this is
I'll pull you up.
incredibly stupid. We don't want this happening. So after a brief moment of
Second
embarrassment
floor,
on
rusted
Jonah's
machine
part,
parts, big honkin' rats.
he's like, wow, that's
Careful, the bridge is out.
perfect. I think
I got
I'll
this
title
one.
it Brothers. Peter's like, technically cousins. Jonah's like,
Nice,
you do it
struck
all
the landing
through,
and everything.
Osborn.
We're not all donut eaters.
Fair enough.
Another
Yeah,
secret
Bay,
door.
quiet down.
I'll rig the
Oh,
lock.
hush, it's
Let me know
sweet,
if you find
Jonah.
the junction box.
Think of it as
Yep,
a
on
trial
it.
run for the wedding, King Jay. We want lots of pictures of the boys together. Pete just puts it up, arm around on Harry. We are blowing that up, right? It's already online, Harry says.
You were
I
after
thank
Fisk
you
for a
for
long
saving
time,
my
huh?
sanity yet.
He's my
Peter
great
asks.
white whale.
Only 15 times. It's a free dinner in Gracie Mansion and a chance to see your aunt happy. That's all good, pal. Like, one thing I definitely appreciate in the
If I were a
comics that you
junction
have,
box, where
what
would I be?
you have, is that you can feel the friendship between Peter and
Nailed
Harry.
Hell yeah, you
Like, they feel like they've been friends a long time.
Funny enough, the whole Kindred arc kind of does the same thing, but in like the opposite way.
Hey, check this out.
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is Fisk's way of messing with me.
But look at the walls. They kept guns here. They wouldn't have moved them to the front door. Gotta be a passageway we're missing. Check out the wall. This might control access to another area.
That's
Fisk's
when
men were
Jonah
talking
pulls
about a
Peter's
vault.
side.
Maybe we're close.
Parker, I'm certain I do not have to
Bet
impress
on it.
upon you the severity
Looks
of
like
the
a dual
situation.
circuit. See if you can find a
What's
second
up?
junction
Someone
box.
stole your special undernose comb? This dalliance has gotten out of control. At least we didn't walk in on said dalliance in progress.
Ah!
I've tried to
Maybe
donate
that
my
might be a
eyes to
place to
science
get a junction box.
twice.
I did not need to hear that. That is horrifying.
Clear.
Again, Pete uses humor as a defense mechanism. So I have a feeling
right,
he's
Jeff.
just
Trapdoor.
masking the fact that he's uncomfortable with this whole
Outstanding.
wedding thing.
Think you can help me out? This thing's heavy.
But we will hear a good character bit that makes Peter realize, okay,
1, 2,
this guy's not
3.
nearly as awful as he's Jonah's father.
Well, that isn't spooky at all.
Probably an old bootlegger's tunnel.
And it looks like no one's
In
cleaned
fact,
it since Al Capone.
when Jonah says we have to stop this wedding, Peter argues, JJ, our seething
Big chunk of
dislike
concrete
for
in the
one
way.
another aside, they seem
I can't get
really,
through.
really happy.
Let me see how it looks from the top.
Maybe we just have to accept that we're gonna be, you say brothers,
Got room
and
to
I will
maneuver here.
gut
Hang
you
on.
where you stand.
I'm blocked. Anything you can do?
What was that?
Subway, maybe. Let's hustle. Place is unstable.
Okay, that definitely wasn't a subway.
No. Sounded like explosives.
And that sounds like demons.
As
Go.
they're basically
Hurry.
just trying to, you know, live with this, except
Come
what's
on,
going on.
go.
That's when the final guest for the party arrived. Pete's like,
Damn.
final guest?
Demons are already gone. How'd they beat
And
us here?
that guest in
Must be
question
a
is
back
Norman
door.
Osborn.
See if you can find
Because of fucking
One
course.
hell of an hombre. Or was.
Why is this man not
They didn't
in
want the
prison
non-lethal stuff.
24/7?
They passed up smoke grenades, flashbangs.
And that's when
Got empty
Jonah's
crates here.
father
And it looks like they took the ones they didn't clean out.
Well,
There's a fenced-off room here they didn't bother
here we
with.
go.
Too much effort to break in when you can just peel back the wire
Jonah's
mesh
like,
over this gun.
Thanks for making the time, Osborn. I'm
Smash
glad
and grab.
to
They were moving
finally break
fast.
bread with you. Dad, why don't you go sit next to
There.
Norman?
They blew the locks to get in.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, Jay, actually, son, sorry to do this. We're going to take a pass on dinner. My girl's feeling a little under the weather.
Demons.
Oh, come on. What good is it to have a mayor as your son if you can't hobnob with the upper crust
Stay
of New
here.
York City once
Come.
in a while?
It'll take both of us to stop.
I think not, son.
And
Think
some of
so,
these.
father. He's the most powerful man in the country, for God's sake. Hold it down. Right, during this time in the comics, Osborn had taken over S.H.I.E.L.D. and renamed it Hammer.
Find cover.
Because of fucking course he did.
That's what I'm talking
Own
about.
version of the Avengers
Trying to do my part.
made up of criminals.
Isn't that just the Thunderbolts?
Firing! Stay clear!
That's basically the point Peter keeps making over and over.
Says a guy dodging bullets.
These were the Thunderbolts until they got rebranded as the current quote-unquote Avengers.
Look out!
I'm a little impressed.
Stay clear!
Oh, that's funny.
Which was the current Venom at the time, Gargan, former Scorpion,
Thanks. I needed that.
as the new quote-unquote
How we doing?
legal Spider-Man.
What the fuck?
Your timing is impeccable.
Okay,
In order to stop the symbiotes from going murder crazy, they had to keep Gargan drugged up on basically everything at all times.
You okay?
okay. That I'm gonna ask you to put a pause on that because that's enough.
If I
That's
lose
too
contact
much
with Gunman
comic
one day,
crazy.
It's time to hang up the web.
That's too much for me. Matt Gargan as Venom. I'm sorry.
Happened for quite a long time. Gargan was his Venom when Eddie Brock became anti-Venom for the first time.
Please tell me he had a scorpion tail.
For a brief time,
Not
yeah.
much better.
It
They'll kill someone if I can't stop them.
It was after Norman had made modifications
Stay safe, Jeff.
to
What do you
Venom
think,
in
crazy?
order to combat anti-Venom who proved himself a serious threat. One of the most horrifying ways possible. But again, that's enough comic crazy for now. I'm just
Yeah.
going to get to the point I wanted to get.
Some bystanders will get shot. I gotta get in close. Here's your stuff. Hey guys, room for one more?
Norman says, it's alright, Jameson. Mrs. Parker and I have some history together, and my being here might make you uncomfortable. Not everyone is as forgiving as you are. Jameson Senior's like, well, yes, there's that. And you're a professional thug who occupies his lust for power and contempt for the common people behind the American flag. Sorry, not my cup of tea.
Great, now the 3 decides to run on time.
That bubble actually got me to stop for a moment. When I first read this book. I had to stop this pair and go like, did someone seriously say that to Norman's face?
And didn't immediately get murdered?
Then I realized the only reason Jane lived to tell the tale was because this was a public party. Hosted at the mayor's mansion, no less. Not to say that Norman didn't fire back.
We've now identified
But
the
suffice to
officer
say,
as Jefferson
approved.
Davis. We're being told he has minor injuries and is expected to
When
make
Norman
a full
retaliates,
recovery.
to be expected. My
Excuse
PR
me,
people
miss, are
tell
you
me I know
supposed to be
Tesla
here?
with speed.
More than you. After that
Especially
auction
those
house
who were
thing, the
dishonorably
Bugle put me on the
discharged.
city beat, which means I get to focus full-time on real stories like this. And the demons.
You know the closer you get to them, the more you become a target, right?
The closer I get, the better chance we have to
Senior
stop
just
them.
is about ready to blow up there, and then
We?
how dare! And that's when Harry
Officer
steps
Davis, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
in. Okay,
No
Dad,
comment.
you have access to the military records. You're not afraid to use
I don't
them.
blame you.
We get it.
But these
Why
guys are
are
going
you
to tell
here?
their story with or without you. And they thrive on controversy.
It turns out he was here to offer
what's your
Harry a place.
I don't have one.
It is,
I just listen.
well, it is life again.
Okay. Up in.
Because Jameson told me Parker was bringing
He's
you.
good.
Because he refused my call. Because he returned my mail unopened. Because you are my son and I need you. Peter steps in,
Man, I'm
and
beat.
that's what therapy's for.
Time to head home and get
Why
some
don't
sleep.
you goose step down to your HMO and hire a good shrink? Parker, charming as ever. Harry, I want you to come home. I want you to come work for me, with the Avengers. The world has changed. I've changed. Both for the better, I might add. You blame me for wanting to share the success with my son. Please, give me a chance to prove to you it's a new day. Harry breaks out laughing. I'm sorry. Wow. Thanks for the great evening, Mr. Jameson. Sorry for the theatrics. Harry, I'm speaking to you. Oh, I heard your magnanimous offer, and I can tell you what to do with it, but there's a young lady present, and I'd hate to make her blush. Aunt May says, good for you, Harry. Harry tells Peter, life on large terms, bro. See you later.
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to track down some items that were accidentally picked
Interesting.
up from a dumpster outside my apartment.
Dumpster number?
Yeah.
Hang on.
If you're familiar with the Iron Patriot at all,
Yes.
64476.
that was Norman.
That's room 33. Truck's
I
on
remember.
shift. If your stuff's not there, you're out of luck.
Wait,
Norman
please.
had
This
realized
is important.
that for
Can
the
you at least
whole
tell me where the truck
purposes
is?
of his
Let
PR,
me check.
his Avengers
Alright.
team is
Looks like it
missing
should be
a
at the
Captain
municipal
America,
garage at Bowery and Grand.
and that's
Got it.
why he wants
Thanks,
Harry.
Municipal garage. Bowery
I'm
and
sorry,
Grand.
what?
Keep it
Not a problem.
my thumb and give my Hey Avengers team the Captain America. We need.
I don't care if I lose everything else,
Basically,
but I have to
do
find my
whatever
Spidey
and get
drive.
away with it.
Why not just use US Agent at that point?
Finding a tiny flash drive in a 30-ton garbage
Well,
truck.
because the actual Captain America was a fugitive at the time.
I have years of research
Okay,
on
but
that drive.
I'm
Everything
pretty
I've
sure
worked
at that
on
point
since
John Walker was up and was like fully active as U.S. agent. Anyway. Peter's homeless.
Yeah, I
Of course
was
it's
actually
locked.
kind of taken
Enough
aback
people
when
stealing
that part of
garbage.
the game popped up.
Maybe
Like-
there's another way in.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't pay your bills.
And it is with a sad, heavy heart I can actually say
It's
I
not
can
really
relate
breaking
to
and
Peter
entering
in
if I
this
don't break
instance.
anything, right?
Oh.
Okay, no need to panic. Maybe they haven't dumped the trash yet.
Well, we weren't technically in this exact scenario. We did have family that were willing to take us in at the time. We were kicked out of the apartment we were living in because we were having difficulty keeping up with the rent thanks to circumstances outside of our
Sorry, is
control.
there any chance the truck wasn't at the garage?
Sure, I guess. Just means it'd be somewhere in West Chinatown.
Great. I'm headed there now.
Hey, it's a long shot, but sometimes the guys stop for pizza before they drop off.
Really? I'll check out the pizza shops. Any idea which one?
One of the mom and pop joints, I think.
Jerry's?
No, that's uptown.
I mean, original Jerry's.
Oh, right. No,
That said,
started with
we
an L,
were able to get back on our feet
Larry's?
eventually.
That's on the east side.
Leo's.
That's good.
Leo's, yeah. That might be it. Man, I love Leo's.
I'll pick you up a pie. I owe you one.
No worries. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks. Should be some trucks close by.
I did get one hell of an amused sticker out of the pizza joints joke.
So, if you listen very closely, I don't know if you can hear it, but if you go up to a pizza joint, you can actually hear the pizza theme from Spider-Man 2.
The flashbacks are kicking in. Oh boy.
Nope, stuff's not here.
There
has to be another truck
did
around here.
do that side quest to very near completion. The last couple of quests for that, the last final
No
batch
sign
of
of my
deliveries,
stuff.
you have so
Interesting
far
smell.
to go in so little time.
Eddie, my only hope.
That's
Not there either,
I was
huh?
actually
You
stressing
sure
out.
they were around here?
Well, the guys might have switched routes due to the upcoming Osborne rally. If your
If you
pickup was
want
on
to
Route
learn
35,
how to
they'd
web
be dropping
swing
off at the
effectively
incinerator
and
right now.
with some degree of
Incinerator?
style
Over
in
by Manhattan
Spider-Man
Bridge.
2 on the
Better
PS2,
hustle.
play the pizza side quest. Deliver pizzas because you will learn very quickly how to move quickly.
Note to self: if you want to, if you want to trigger, note to self: if you want to, well, not to self, but note to anyone: if you want to trigger Megumon, just mention the pizza mission
the
from
incinerator.
Spider-Man
too
2.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
I need my comb now. My fur is all over the place.
Taro, you're.
Bear in mind, I like that side quest. The last couple of missions for that were stressful.
You okay?
Taro, you haven't said anything in a while.
This gang's been terrorizing the whole neighborhood the last couple of days. There's probably more of them on the way.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's okay.
Mind if I look around for some,
It's my fault for being in the
personal items?
chatterbox and getting the book
Sure,
out.
have at it. I gotta go file an incident report.
There's something there. Gotta move these bags out of the way. I think that's it. Please be here, please be here. Yes!
At this rate, Pete, you might as well just take the full duffel bag.
It still works.
I think he does.
It's not gonna be that much extra weight while swinging.
Phew, looks like everything's here. Hey, look.
Especially if this
an old
is
gadget
your
prototype.
stuff, and you've got other
Looks
things
kinda
in
awesome.
here you could
Why
possibly
didn't I ever
save.
finish it? I think I can make this work.
Oh,
Got
this
it.
thing. I love this thing.
Look, it's that guy who thinks he's Spider-Man.
Uh-oh.
Ice him!
I I love this particular gadget.
Wait, the
Which
web
is mysteriously not showing up.
The fuck? Oh, wait, hold on. I have to build it. Because for some reason it wasn't... okay.
Yeah, this little web grenade is good for groups of enemies. See that? That's why I love that thing so much.
Damn.
Okay, well, this night isn't quite going as planned. Where am I gonna sleep? Guess I could try MJ's. All right, how am I gonna talk my way onto MJ's
An idea
couch?
just occurred to me,
Yes?
and it's almost entirely unrelated.
Hi MJ, it's Peter. Any
So-
chance I could stay over to... Oh, that's too formal.
That version of the Flash you wanted to make for our amalgam
MJ,
MDC2
it's just in the neighborhood and... Oh, that's lame.
There was a plot point that was
Hey,
going
MJ,
to
now that
happen
we're
with
talking again, I thought maybe...
my version of Bentley Parker and Mayday Parker, where
Why am I making this such a big
Oscorp
deal?
and the symbiote
We're
that they
just
were
friends, right?
cloning and studying.
Friends crash on each other's couches all the time. It's not weird or
Well,
anything.
there was a break-in and
Just a
multiple of these
couch.
things escaped.
MJ's couch. Oh, what am I thinking?
What if one
Just
managed
got a web
to
alert.
find its way over to the new Flash's turf?
Looks like MJ's story just got published.
Okay.
I think I'll find somewhere else to stay. She's probably busy with
I
work.
don't know if it'll just be a thug for
I wish Harry
the
was in
current
town. I
Flash
could crash
deal
with him.
or if it'll be a full-on supervillain. Just imagine a speedster Venom.
Someone left me a
Yikes.
voicemail.
Oh god.
Number's blocked though.
Hey there, Spider. Long time no see.
But
Miss me? Come to this address. Catch me if you can.
it's more of a, I thought,
I think I know that
you know,
voice.
ripple effect is a thing. So, depending on where this version of the Flash's turf is, some stuff that happens with my characters might spill over into your batch of story.
Yeah, that's possible.
Hello, Spider. Been thinking about you a lot lately. We were good together, weren't we? Maybe it's time to reignite the flame.
I'm not falling for your tricks, Felicia.
Don't tell me she's scoping out places to rob.
People say MJ is toxic. Felicia
What was she
is
looking
toxic.
at? Anything look out of play there.
She
Cats.
she uses
Cats with range
Peter.
extenders, then
She
harvest
lies to
nearby
him,
RFID
manipulates
I'll let
him,
Yuri know to pick it up.
but everyone just lets it slide because she's hot.
Felicia's too smart to be putting herself at risk like this. She must be desperate for some reason.
Personally, I
Better
prefer
keep an
when
eye out.
they're more like friends who occasionally work together than actually dating.
Yeah. I love the Ultimate Universe version because that version of
Hey,
Peter is like
You still have Black Cat's suit and
16,
equipment in the evidence lockup, right?
and that version of Black Cat is like in her like early 30s.
Maybe. Just double check and let me know
And
if her gear's still there.
Will do.
she doesn't know Parker is underage, and she like goes to like make out with him, realize he's underage, and then throws up on his crotch.
I thought we were gonna meet up for dinner tonight.
Yep.
Right.
That is the
Sorry, I forgot.
funniest shit.
It's been a hard day. We lost funding at the lab.
Oh, Peter.
And then like
Basically,
I also
Ultimate Universe
kind of got
Felicia,
evicted from my
went
apartment.
to kiss Peter, realized he was
Do you have a
underage
place to stay tonight?
compared to her,
Actually,
and proceeds
on
to
the
get
camera.
violently sick.
Gotta be Black Cat.
Yep.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so.
So,
But you
this
should
particular
know
side
bad
quest
boys
with all the
aren't my
cat
type.
statues has a really interesting, well, it has possibly one of the best looking costumes in the game as a reward, and I am all for the alternate costumes. An interesting rule of thumb I've noticed with these little cat statues is that a lot of the time there's like
okay, May, I'm back.
Cat
Sorry about that.
graffiti
What's up?
around where they're planted.
Do you have a place to stay tonight?
This is
Actually, no.
weird, but
not
it's
really.
a thing.
I hate to ask, but any chance you have room at the shelter?
Of course. Feel free to use the couch in my office.
And
Thanks,
by the way,
May.
in the whole lies to, manipulates, and uses Peter, this side quest to a T.
Yep. Also,
You are basically like, spoiler alert for the end of this quest, but you are being led around the city on a wild goose chase to give Felicia enough time to pull off a string of heists she wanted to do.
Friends,
She's
I
basically
just
playing with
received an update on Adrian 2, aka
Literally didn't see that coming.
This is all meant to keep you off Felicia's back until she has what she wants and can leave. At least until she returns to the DLC.
yeah, and then it gets worse because she lies about having a kid.
Which she implies was Pete's.
Just to get him to work with her.
Which, like, I especially feel sorry for Peter just for the reaction he has
What are they
to
trying
this.
to accomplish?
Poor guy is so confused and stressed out and just wants to do the right thing.
Stay safe out there, officer.
That
There's
it's
more where
like-
these came from.
You can feel the audible confusion when he's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, this. I remember this. The electrician gloves.
Alright, I think it's time we go into our collectibles and look at all the shit we've gotten so far. I think we covered up to the vial of sand.
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know. The last ball game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now.
Ouch.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes. My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
And that explains why he has so many backpacks.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy. I never finished this application for the coffee bean. Would have paid more than what I'm doing now. Hey, my first camera. I got this at a yard sale. Still use this film. Gotta have something to do on stakeouts.
Fair enough.
Rejected costume designs. Not bad, but I think the white spider was definitely the way to go.
Also, one of these looks like Deadpool.
Look at Squinty Eyes McGee over here.
Look at the one on the far left on the bottom. He looks like he's trying to be Batman.
Looks like he's trying to be the Prowler, honestly.
Yeah.
A spider signal. Cool idea, but
A spider
light
signal.
source that made
Cool
it bright
idea,
enough
but
was
any
also
light
way
source
too
that made it
hot.
bright enough was
Someday,
also
though.
way too hot. Someday, though.
Oh man, I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. Hey, you! Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it. My underarm webs. Thought they might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though.
Hell yeah, they look cool.
And there's the first explanation for the underarm webs, which I actually really love.
I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast.
I'm
And
happy
it did.
when the costume
Fast
has
and
these
smashed.
underarm webs. I'm also okay when they don't. But I love the fact that they're now basically given a retroactive, intended practical purpose.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
As we've seen for the gameplay trailer for the next game, it seems Pete's finally figured it out.
Yeah, the wings are back!
My thesis paper on neurotechnology.
It's why when I
This
made
got me
my
the job with
custom
Dr.
suit for Ben
Octavius.
Parker for the story I was referencing earlier, I actually kept the underarm webs. I like the way they look. And it seems like that's a family trait, because my mom takes the way the underarm webs look too, and kind of misses them. I don't get why. Well, I do get why, because they look awesome. But yeah. My mom grew up with the original 60s cartoon on TV, so makes sense.
Alright, so there is a reference here to another Spider-Man character. Professor Warren.
Miles Warren. Makuma.dgfm has stopped working. Hang on a second.
Wait. Did you just say Warren? Okay.
Warren.
Okay,
W-A-W-A-R-R-E-N.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So, everybody? Clone Saga.
Professor Warren
Dr.
is...
Miles Warren. I got this.
Okay.
Dr. Miles Warren was one of the professors at the college Peter was attending in the comics way back in the day. He was focusing on improving the technology of cloning. One of his original clones was actually a clone of Gwen Stacy.
For sanity's sake, let's not get into that.
Let's just say it was kind of creepy why he made it.
Yeah.
So he made multiple Spider-Man clones. The first one we ever saw would later retroactively be made Ben Reilly. That's the Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly, was retroactively renamed the first Spidey clone we ever saw. Evidently, he didn't actually die in their confrontation, and when Peter kind of tossed him into the smokestack of a factory, he woke up and climbed his way back out before it could burn him to death. Peter thought he was cremating an already dead body.
Ah.
Yeah. Another clone? Kane Parker.
Oh, yeah.
One of the first Peter Parker clones to be created. Just not the first one seen. Kane Parker was less than perfect in that he was suffering some degree of degeneration over time, which drove him nuts. If people ever wondered why Spidey doesn't kill, Kane Parker is why. Kane Parker is the scary, psychotic, crazy clone who figured out that you could use the ability to wall crawl to permanently scar people's faces.
Oh!
And was effectively his trademark serial killer calling card.
Yeah, okay. Moving on.
yeah, Kate Parker's messed up.
So
on
is
neurotechnology.
Turn his life
This got me
around
the job
and
with
start
Dr.
fighting
Octavius.
for good, and becomes the new Scarlet Spider in a different part of the country. So at the very least, some bit of Peter's personality is still in there.
yeah,
but he's got messed up history.
Miles Warren, aka the Jackal, is fucked up. So moving on.
I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money
Just
before
going
in
to
my life.
sum this up with a quote
Or
from the
since, come
90s
to think of
animated
it.
series. I really, really hate clones.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw.
Crusher Hogan.
I had to quit taking pictures that helped
That
Jameson
was
print lies
the
about me.
wrestler that Peter basically tried to beat to get money in the early part of his career as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Before the whole Uncle Ben dying thing.
Mm-hmm.
The equivalent in the Sam Raimi films would be Bonesaw.
I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Honestly, we could tell it was a different time, just based on the first taunt Peter threw at the guy.
Oh yeah, that taunt did not age well.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
Ben.
Yes?
I just got an idea for the D&D, but you don't have to do it, it's fine.
Okay.
Basically, so since I'm assuming the Kamen Rider multiverse is fast with the space it has, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be so wrong to think that there was, well, evil counterparts of the main Kamen Riders from each show.
You're not wrong.
Like for Sarah's there'd be an evil Toma. For Pauling and Tanaka there would be an evil Aruto. For Costello an evil Ace.
That's...
For Felix an equal, I forget his name.
Here's an idea.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro.
The Wind God.
Good thing textbooks
After
are thick.
all, Lord Zed seems to know a lot of the more occult side of things, because he's an even more powerful mage than Rita. So imagine, if you will, he pulls in an evil version of Kamen Rider Ichigo.
Oh.
Just to spite Pazuzu.
Oh.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic
an
design's
evil
still the
version
same.
of the very first Kamen Rider to ever exist, Champion of the Wind God.
Yeah, that would, like, Pazuzu would be all pissed
forgot
off.
I bought this snow globe for Aunt May.
And
I get my
Zed,
love
with
for
his
this city from
personality,
her.
he'd have done that just to rile up Pazuzu and get a reaction.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
At one point during they're fighting an evil shopper, evil Ryuki riders, and all of a sudden, they hear evil versions of Rekka Bato. Boost and Magnum, and a jump to the sky turns to a rider kick. Oh god,
I
I'm
do like,
terrified.
I do like the idea of like evil versions of good writers. I do like that idea.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
I can just imagine. Felix, in the middle of performing some kind of sonic attack with a guitar, stops. Just looks around. Why do I hear
The
boss
Spidey
music?
Squad. My one and only fan club.
No,
When
you
Jameson's going
you
off
hear
on
sound
me,
of evil
it helps to
drums.
remember they're out there.
Yeah, you hear just war drums. Oh, I love this part.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his
Depending
card in
on
case
at
Spider-Man
what
ever
point
needs a lawyer.
of
Hold
the
on.
story
He's
we do
blind.
this, if
How did he know I was
Felix
Spider-Man?
has, you know, Brave Choriki available, the instant he hears the drums, it's just an instinctive pull out the little tuning fork for the transformation.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost
That would be
blinded me.
terrifying too, because
That was a
you
wake-up
don't
call.
know who they are.
Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Wait. The only one who know who they are is Callan.
Oh yeah.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors.
Much about
Too bad it didn't last.
Kamen Rider to know enough about the main
Well-
protagonist of the show.
He's talked to her a lot about Kamen Rider. She knows a few things, but you're right. She probably wouldn't know like the
Some
main
good
characters.
parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Yeah.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
He just, like, before he gets there, he just hears the evil versions of
My prom boutonniere.
the respective.
Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships.
And instantly knows things are about to go down.
Mm-hmm.
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant.
Here's an idea.
Didn't have time to stick
Lord
with it,
Zed's
but
looking
I could definitely see teaching again
through,
someday.
Like, through utilizing the remnant research that they got from the One World. Thank you,
MJ
Halloween
wrote this
Special.
article in the school paper about student
He's
protests.
using that along with his magic
was a
to
heck of a
attempt
journalist
to
even then.
essentially make new, stronger versions of things already slain by the Riders and their master, the Birdman, just to mess with their heads. He's essentially buying time to make something even better, using monsters that are already familiar with how these riders work. But because he is utilizing things that were slain by the riders and their handler, there is one option that pops up. Lord Zed gives it some brief consideration before tossing it away. Nah, that one was too weak-minded to ever be a threat. He turned to dust and exploded when a belt went off. How could he possibly use
What happened?
Explain! Explain!
Lord Zed's basically raising things killed by the Cyclone Riders and their handlers / the cafe itself as a means of buying time. And while he does consider Red for a little bit, because he does fall into those categories, he decides this one is too weak-minded and useless to ever really get very far, so we're not doing that.
Oh!
Oh, that's good. That's too good.
No,
Like, even the Lord Zed thinks you're useless.
No. If he doesn't think he's
Aw,
useless enough,
the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into
actually bring
research.
him back.
Some really great people there. And Jameson.
Wait, is this guy you're talking about?
Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it? Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
And get this, I could imagine, yeah, if Red did get revived, he'd exclusively be referring to Felix with female pronouns just because, well, that's a Meikumon, and the only one I've ever seen was female.
I feel like just to save himself the headache, Zed would make him mindless.
Young man, I will pull this car over.
Like that. He stopped while programming the personality of the thing. And pulls out like a big filing cabinet from his staff. And he's leaping through other personalities of other minions, created, clone, or otherwise. What would I give you that would actually make you dangerous and less of a headache?
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized
that
crime.
One would work. The alternative here is, instead of Red, now we have a counterpart rider for Felix with power based on his as a clone of someone Felix knows from his own timeline, his own universe.
Interesting.
After all,
that's it, huh?
Dad made a clone of Tommy Oliver before.
That's true.
So he could make another one. And now we have an Oni-based Hibiki rider with alternate forms in equal numbers to however many Felix has at the moment, based on the green, white, and Zeo red Rangers.
Yo, that's actually really cool, though.
And so now, to fight the Meikumon, we have a Gabumon. And in order to produce this clone, Lord Zed just pulls out. It's either a little data disk,
camera,
like the kind of thing you find in an early computer. You know, like the little CD-ROM things you get with Bionicle such back in the day. Those tiny little discs.
I think they
like
sell rare
Nintendo
wine
GameCube
here.
game discs.
Branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
Or it would just be a straight-up Digimon V-Pet. Like the little bricks and everything.
Love it.
All units, we're
I'm
receiving
sure
reports of an armored car
Bear would
robbery.
love to get a chance to play an evil Tommy Oliver as a freaking Common Rider of all things.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine this.
All units, 1010 narcotic
Or
cell
we
reported in
could go
progress.
even further
Officers, please
and have
converge on Civic
Zed
Center.
make 2 clones because he knows how dangerous Felix can be. This thing survived fighting him for a collective from Mighty Morphin to where he was in Zeo with that extended Zeo timeline. Survived fighting him for 12 years!
Damn. That's a long time.
This is ancient for a Power Ranger. So So
Hey,
instead of just
Aunt
a
May's
clone
recipe
Tommy,
for
he
wheat
makes a
cakes.
clone Jason too.
I could never make it work on my own.
And thus, the necessity of Felix's final form is against a freaking Common Rider her Omegamon's Dwarf combination. A freaking Black Omnimon combined with the Hebe Rider powers.
Holy shit.
I think Bear likes the idea.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to implement it balance-wise, but it's there.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But we,
Felix and Castle are
well,
just doing
she ran out of time.
Thing.
Like, if you have any ideas,
Like
it would really mean a lot.
Trying to buy groceries.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it.
Last time was.
But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments.
They're in the
My
middle
web
of the hair.
I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power.
All of a sudden, Sam,
Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the
Wait,
cartridge
what?
for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging.
Oh.
You hear that?
The zipline webs seem fine.
Felix says with like ears perking. He's more or less
So I'm getting
whispering
a heck
this
of a
because
workout.
he's talking cat.
Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You think these people never saw a guy jogging on walls?
Oh, this will take two. Wait, why does he have the magnum buckle?
Why does he have a belt?
And was that wait, isn't that one of yours?
Felix sees an Agumon
Spider crisis coming
in a
through.
red jacket and a Gabumon in a full-on ensemble that's like some green, some white, some red. The Agumon himself in like red and gold.
I have one question.
Yeah, they do wear clothes.
Well, no, not that.
Because
Because we also already had the idea of cloning the Cyclone
I have to
Riders.
get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything.
I can see us going in either direction.
I just
If you
take the
want to do
subway,
this instead of
but the
cloning
bacteria won't
Cyclone
survive that
Riders,
long.
which I could see Zed doing either.
Yeah.
Why not both?
You don't want to put that much pressure on him.
Well, no. My thinking is he makes clones of like other riders first. That doesn't work out, and he's like, okay, why don't I just clone them?
Fair enough. Felix just chooses not to wear the outfit he has with him because at this point it's easier to blend in without it. But he does have this very cozy little blue cardigan.
Aww.
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
And now I'm just picturing a cat in a little blue cardigan, and I'm like, yeah, I see why you reacted that way. That's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just imagine, wherever they end up next, it's
Now
like
the
this
industrial
big old
centrifuge
winter
that'll
world,
get the
and
bacteria
so
out of my
Felix
web
is like,
fluid so I can store
the
it properly.
skies be damned. My fur is not enough to keep out the cold. I'm getting the cardigan.
Just need to isolate the bacteria.
Like, I just imagine, while Kazuto and Felix are out, Evil Toma and Evil Aruto show up in a hacking cat-faced cyclone.
And Pazuzu like immediately knows something's wrong.
Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria.
You
I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station. Should have my web swinging back.
Like, now I'm just
Let's see.
picturing. Like,
That's what I'm talking about. Oh,
what
sweet
if
web
for-
swinging. I'll
what
never
if
take
Zed
you for
actually
granted
changed
again.
up tactics for some of these clones?
I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project.
Personalities
It
of
meant
the
so much to them both.
individuals they are clones
Where there's
of.
a web, there's a way.
So wouldn't experienced Power Rangers actually know it's better to lie low and scout out your info for a bit?
Yeah.
So imagine, if you will, the clones, Jason and Tommy, the Agumon and Gahumon, they show up with
There's the testing
what appears
receptacle,
to be
full of plastic.
busted
Let's see what
morphers. Jason's got a broken gold Zeo staff.
It's working.
Tommy's
Not
got
as fast as I'd
busted
hoped, but better
deionizers.
than before.
And
Probably needs further
they're
testing.
basically saying, we can't really do much fighting. We only just now managed to track you down. We need your help, Felix.
Didn't get all the plastic,
And so,
but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the
they
Nobel
effectively
Prize.
just start kind of
And it wouldn't
hanging
hurt their
around
stock
the
price
cafe
either.
and gathering intel for a little bit.
You know what?
People are actually here.
I can work with that.
When people are actually here, they just play the role of, like, either little animatronic mascots or straight up plushies.
Yep. So like the evil clone riders, like the main riders, I can like see that as like a one-off thing. That like Zed tries once, and when it doesn't work, he's like, I need to do something. Okay, that didn't work, but the spies are working. I need to do something more personal.
And so, just picture the heartbreak on Felix's face when what he thought was two of his closest friends turn against him and change into these twisted reflections of their ranger selves fused with these Oni powers.
Now, how often do I say Spider-Man should let the police handle crime? At least 6 times a day, and that's on my day off. And for once, that is exactly what happened. When Officer Jefferson Davies stopped a truck full of armed criminals from mowing down innocent drivers. What about Spider-Man? Where was the city's self-styled champion? Oh, he's the one who started this chase, right out of an 80s action movie. But it took a real hero to finish it. Thank God.
You'll have to
I better be more
patient.
careful with my
This
adoring
wants to be
public.
slow and or stupid.
It's fine. You're gonna like it. Just trust me.
Why can't I turn the camera on? Weird.
Aw, all this for little old me?
But yeah, he tries doing like the evil rider clones of like the main riders. That doesn't really work. But he notices that the spies of the two Digimon Rangers are effective.
Refer to them by their counterpart names for the sake of simplicity.
Okay. The clones of Jason and Tommy are successful. So Zed thinks, okay, using random riders won't work. If I want to do any real damage, I'm going to have to get more personal.
If If you told 12
So
year
he-
one day
feels like
dudes in masks would try to
he's
blow them
all
up with
over
rockets. Well,
So he
actually,
decides to
that'll
make
get pretty
clones
exciting.
of the Cyclone Riders themselves. Okay, why can't I not use the camera? Did I do a brain fart or something? Do I?
It's up on the D-pad, right?
Yeah, and it's not working.
Weird.
I just just imagine the Jason and Tommy clone somehow get Felix on his own, leaving
These cameras aren't cheap.
evil.
If Felicia's
evil
really
Ace.
strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
You want to take it?
I love making you
Leaving,
chase me, Spider.
Spade
Someday I might even let you catch me. Just
to
not today.
to mess with Costa. Also,
There you are.
sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it into the chat there. Discord's being Discord.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so the camera just isn't working. I think I've hit a glitch.
Man, I'm tired. Might want. Found you.
Okay, what the fuck?
Anyway, yeah. Like, I can get Spade along with taking, Costa. And it's just, oh god, that'll be, oh god, that's gonna be fun. Wait, bear. I just thought of something. Because Ace is who he is, and how good he is at, messing around with the truth a tiny bit, you could put a seed of doubt in Costa's head about Pazuzu.
He could.
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor?
Try telling
Look
that
for anything
Pazuzu
suspicious.
originally got him.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers.
Okay.
There.
I said
I
okay.
set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down.
I'm just picturing, like, the instant Jason and Tommy are introduced to the story.
That's the downside of
You
all the
can
tech
see
in
the
my
emotions
mask.
that Felix
That
face.
hurt.
Just all kinds of, like, shock and surprise that they're here, but tangible relief and happiness.
One down.
Joy, even.
I'll need to
that
fix
they're
3 more to
alive,
solve the
that
problem.
they're safe.
Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much
Felix
depends on
knows
cellular
that
networks now.
for a
The
hobby.
crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go.
And over time, because they have no powers, and for whatever reason, and here's the first tip-off, whatever
like my
force in the
eardrums were
cafe
gonna
gives
burst.
Felix his
And
powers
soon that'll
is
happen to
not
everyone.
giving them anything.
Yeah.
Got it. The job's only halfway done.
Like, there's your first hint.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
so
I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone
just
except
working
people who
at
use
the
their
cafe,
phones in movie theaters.
and they're
The
learning
problem's getting
everything
worse.
they can about
I'm running
how
out of
these
time.
riders
Invisible
between
walls
hanging around
closing
talking
in.
to Felix
I
off
feel like a
hours
mime.
and learning about these riders and working at the cafe.
Got that one fixed. Bought me
They're
some
doing
time,
their
but I can't
job.
slow down.
And then the
Can't
day
waste a
comes
second.
when they feel
Getting to
they
be a
have
tight
enough
squeeze.
info to work with, that the knife is planted. They finally see it exits the cafe and take part in a battle that they otherwise could not have kept up in. But they're not fighting on the side of our heroes. Specifically, they stop in front of Felix, blocking his way and telling him, you know, it's kind of sad we have to do this.
Bam!
We really did like you.
Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also
And
important.
as they transform, they're surrounded by a new
If the
batch
network
of
had
Z
crashed,
buddies
it would
that
have cost
also
Oscorp a
incorporate
bundle to
the
fix their
EVP
comms.
powers.
They'll want to
Oh
keep
my
this station up
God.
and running. Harry's project should be safe.
And this is one of many new Z Putty types based on the individual powers of each rider. There are now Cyclone Rider Putties.
Oh my god. You've essentially created the the rider troopers.
You're welcome.
Putty troopers. Putty troopers. Putty rider troopers.
And camera's still not working. Fuck.
You know what? Actually, since fake Ace or Spade is putting doubts in Costo's mind, he could get him to, like, I don't know, feel the pension items for everyone without them knowing, and give them back before anything bad happens. Like, to get them back.
Can't believe I haven't slept since the fist takedown.
Because
Gotta start taking better care of myself.
Ace did a little sneaky and dropped him off before anyone noticed they were gone.
And this, my friends, is how Zed gets his hands on Felix's Zeo Crystal.
I was a long-haul trucker before I lost my lease. Nights when it's quiet.
I'll leave you with that for the
Not
moment.
easy enough when you're playing. My late husband snored. I was always up.
Well, it's nice you got company.
Inside his suit.
Barely.
Have a good night, you two.
Has a curious look on his face on how they got their pension items back. and it's also how the Putty Rider Troopers came to be.
What are you doing here so late?
I feel like Pazuzu would notice that.
Oh, I had a little mix-up at my apartment.
On the street, huh?
Keeping a close eye
I know
on
the
him
look.
lately.
You're in the right place. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, I hate to take resources from people who need them.
Guess what, pal? Right now, you need her.
You got a point. Thanks, Gloria. Hope May's couch is comfortable. can't take this.
You can and you will.
I'll pay you back. Soon.
Just ask for help next time. Oh, you are so much like Ben. You have to learn to swallow that Parker pride and accept that you're human, like the rest of us. Martin.
You're so
Sorry to
much like
interrupt.
Uncle Ben.
I
There's
just
only
wanted to
one
let you know I'm
difference.
headed out of town.
Here, let me help you.
You're in charge.
Well, you can count on me. How long will you be away?
Really don't know.
Is everything okay?
Demon's breath. Allow
It's
me
some
to introduce
personal
myself.
business I've been planning for a while. But please take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Well, I guess I better get busy.
Hope Mr. Lee's okay. Hello?
Hey, did you see my story?
I did. Robbie must be pretty happy right now.
Yeah, it kind of went viral. And get this, Mayor Osborne just announced he's going to give Officer Davis an award this afternoon.
Wow. Wait, isn't Osborne's campaign rally this afternoon?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
I
imagine
see what he's doing.
Yeah, we all do. But still a
Realizes
pretty
that
cool moment for
Costello's
Officer
finding
Davis
him
and his family.
suspicious.
I'll be there covering it. Wanna join me?
Yeah, of course. See you then.
Like, keeping a close eye on him at random points.
Oh, you startled me.
Wait, does Pazuzu have a ring?
Not really.
Not really?
When you can dissipate into wind and essentially not exist, you don't really need a room.
You know what? Fair enough. Like, I just imagine he finds causes to, like...
Hey, kid. What are you doing here at this hour?
Just
snooping
dropping
around
in.
Cafe Cyclone.
Like, he's snooping around Cafe Cyclone, and then Pazuzu like materializes behind him. Like, what are you doing?
I hate that you did that.
One of the perks of being me. What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
Bullshit, it's not nothing.
Hey, Peter, thanks for the other day. I'm much better now.
It's nothing, Wendy.
Okay. Now,
okay.
now I know something's up.
It's so humiliating taking money from May. I should head out into the city and try to pay it forward. Howard, long time no see.
It's nothing.
How's Pidgey doing?
He's a little down today. Misses his cousins. Been a bit of a whirlwind for both of us.
Pazuzu's just like,
Owners of my building rezoned.
yeah, it's not
We
nothing.
had to move into feast to get our bearings.
I'm so sorry.
And then just
New York
dissipates.
landlords can really be heartless.
Dematerializes,
They
whatever.
kicked me out of my place. They set all my birds loose. Pidgey's the only one who found me. I've been looking everywhere for the rest of them. But with my bad leg and all...
You know what? I'd get around.
He can.
How about I keep an eye out for him?
He just prefers not to.
I was confused with that part. It's like, can he? Can he not?
He can.
Do that? Oh, thank you. If you have any luck, please give me a call.
Just imagine, like, one night after, not night, while everyone else is out, not going to battle, because then they would have the henshin bells and henshin sword, really. Just
Hello, Cat. Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people.
like,
Especially me.
stuffing everything into a bag before running off.
Before he before he even makes it to the front door, Pazuzu materializes in front of him, going,
Hey, Jeff.
"What do you think
Congrats
you're
on the
doing?"
ceremony today.
I'll be glad when it's over. A truck full of armed demons scares me less than public speaking. But I'm calling about something else.
What's that?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. Well, would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but...
Oh, no you don't. You're gonna tell me what's been going on.
I'll do a swing by, let you know what I find. And hey, here's a tip on public speaking.
You may have a motorcycle, but I'm the god of wind.
Wait, not Osborne. You know what? Just never mind.
Like, there's a reason no one's ever beat me in a race.
Get out of my way. Windy.
Nope.
Hey, Howard. Think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty Gray Flex.
You're gonna tell me what's been going on in that thick skull of yours, or I'm gonna make you.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
That I'd like to see.
Kazuto's already hovering off the floor and doesn't even realize it.
This station's simple, but
me down.
really important.
Nope.
It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has.
We're gonna have a nice, civilized chat
This was a big one for my mom.
about why you've been acting so
If this data
suspicious.
is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air.
You're one to talk.
I have a spidey hunch this is caused by
Fuck does that
inefficient
mean?
engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them.
It's at this point, I feel like Ace would blow his cover.
Got that one.
Spade will blow his cover. Burst in, like, not burst in, because
This can't be good for me.
Slam the door right back in his face.
Nice.
Get in via
Just need a few more samples.
Twisted Ninja Buckle, and get the hell back out with the bag of stolen
Oh, that one
goodies.
smelled.
Okay.
Just a couple more.
Oh, damn it.
You now realize what's
Got it.
going on.
First rule, kid. Always make sure that who you're talking to is who they say they are.
Oh, don't die. Don't die. That's it. Phew.
Like, Pazuzu doesn't blame Kazuto. He just, like...
Okay. Looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures.
Like,
of
he
them
doesn't
for
blame
proof.
Kazuto for what happened. It's just like, oh, damn, I should have
Taking
seen this
pictures.
coming.
Just like the old Butte. One down.
Make fun back, or because I think I heard moving this side.
I do not know.
That's a keeper.
Like, just imagine the other 4 come back. The other 4 come back. Kazuto's not there because he's out searching for Spade.
And the hat trick.
To get the stolen goodies back.
All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He's trying to make it up to them.
That is, I like that. I like this whole exchange. Whether or not it happens, I don't know.
That is fair enough. That is fair enough.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back. We just had a whole thing. Bless you. Thank you.
Nasty car wreck down there.
This kind of a trail would have been ideal for how Zed got the Zeo Crystal off of Felix. And to Shocker, or whatever they're going by now, to study, reverse engineer, and power up their own shit with.
Here's
another message from Doc.
Here's what
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason, even Norman pulling our plug.
Where you're going. Because Ace would, and absolutely will, lie his way into getting what he wants.
Hold on!
I just imagine Spade doing the same thing.
I think that debris is trapping someone inside that car.
Making him believe Zeus is
Everyone's
the bad
safe.
guy.
I should let fire and rescue do
And
their
just
jobs.
as Casto's about to leave with everyone's tension devices while they're out, he gets stopped by Pazuzu because Pazuzu realized things were not as they seemed with Casto.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
Stolen by Spade as he ninja buckles in and ninja buckles right back out.
Should finish listening to that message from Doc.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason, even Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
Most likely fighting Spade and whoever else decides to join the party.
So, one thing I wanted to ask, Mekuman, I thought the original idea was for Zed to fight Felix, and that's how he gets the crystal.
I'm giving you options.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, in this case, like, I'm good with
Love it. Idea to go one way and think of something I feel works better.
Okay.
Like, it's happened.
I just wanted to clarify because I was a little confused. That's all.
I understand. Like, whether Zed fights Felix himself or if it's the ambush by the riders, or for all we know, the ambush by the cloned
Black Cat's been
Tommy
here.
riders.
She was doing this in person the first time I caught her. Or did she catch me?
Stolen.
This can't just be some elaborate flirtation. Hasn't she heard of dating apps? She's up to something.
This is a 2-1-1.
That's Ty Stone's place. And it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia.
You know how
Guess that's how you
know
roll.
They would sometimes like hold him as he's on his knees, hold someone as they're on their knees.
They overpower him, they restrain him, and Zed just strolls right on off and takes it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Oh.
10:30, be advised. Attempted robbery of an armored vehicle. Incident is active in Park City. Over.
Just imagine. It's Kazuto versus Spade.
People know my parents died in a plane crash.
And
I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about
the first batch.
them. I wish anyone did.
Kazuto versus Spade, and the first batch of Riot Trooper Putties.
Putty Troopers.
I say Riot Trooper Putties because Putty Troopers seems like they're just your average everyday putties.
Riot Putties.
Yes.
Or perhaps they
Demons are up there.
advance to it up level that he can start calling golems instead.
Yeah. Versus whatever him, Kazuto, and whatever the hell we decide to call him.
Why do the demons need that much cash?
Like, it's... Oh god. Just imagine... imagine pulls a super robot force, and just as, Spade is gonna do the finishing blow.
Dams Raids NR. Hello. Thank you for the follow.
The word raid has me worried because I saw recently that there was
Ooh, love that shot.
I saw recently on Twitter that there was people going around raiding streams and being caught.
Demons are getting worse than fists.
Oh, the hate raids.
Yeah.
Yeah, those have been going on. Like I remember hearing about those.
Okay, kids, you can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys.
Was a super robot force, and right as Spade did a final blow on Kazuto, in comes Felix.
That's it. Everyone okay? Demons
They
fight like
managed
men
to get
possessed.
their henshin belts, their henshin devices back. In comes Felix and the other three, ready to pick butt and take names. And quite frankly, they're tired of the names.
Magnifique.
That's where you put that, okay.
207.
No, I finally saw the thing you posted.
Oh.
Kidnapping reported.
It's worth being that freaking stubborn.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling.
Wait, yeah, that's...
Sorry.
This thing you posted.
You're safe now.
They thought I knew where Fisk hid his money.
There.
But I'm just a bank teller.
Yes.
Don't let them hurt me!
We're gonna be eating good with the live action.
Oh, really?
Guess who's playing Gojo?
I don't know.
Can't judge it all.
Onk?
Yep.
Yo!
We're gonna be eating good. Also, I like how you knew exactly what I was
Glad I
talking about.
stopped that.
Time judge
Could've
it all.
gotten ugly fast.
Yep. I had to think for a second though, because like, okay, it's not AG. Because like, if it was AG, it would have been like, whatever the Tatoba one is.
Fly away,
Tangent here. If you happen to see someone by the name of like Nutty Vids or whatever
Spider-Man
pop
and
up
these
that's been
demon-masked
following,
gunmen threatening the lives
that's
of
my
people.
cousin.
I
Got
understand
it.
Our next caller lives in the You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, the thing is, it all happened in a shipyard that's been closed for years. There weren't any innocent people in danger.
Is that your expert opinion? Well, let me tell you what I've learned from sources I developed in my award-winning journalism.
Kazuto can't even look them in the eye.
That
I want to
shipyard
do all the
was
Black
uncorrupted.
Cat stuff and get the suit first before I continue with the story.
Grenades, military-grade ordnance.
It's a good looking
Oh, that explains a lot.
Ah, the truth bombs.
Also,
But
actually,
wait,
speaking of
here's a
Spider-Man, has
50
anyone
megaton
here
payload of
seen
fact.
the
While
theory
Spider-Man
that,
tried to grab the glory for himself,
Miguel O'Hara might not
another
actually
vehicle
be
got away with an arsenal of deadly, illegal weapons.
2099
Fisk,
Spider-Man?
for all his faults, would never have let them be used in this city.
What?
But these demons, either they're some kind
Yeah,
of
some
fanatical
people are
cult,
saying that
or they just don't care.
Miguel O'Hara
Anybody feel like they're in danger now?
The most recent Miles Morales movie was actually Prowler in disguise as Spider-Man 2099.
Huh. I've not heard that theory.
I also find this a tad difficult to believe.
They got rockets!
If only because I haven't seen the movie and don't know all the evidence
Alicia
for and
thinks she's
against the
toying with
theory
me,
yet.
but I learned something in each of these scenes.
You know what? Fair enough. Have you seen the last Miles Morales movie?
The first Spider-Verse? Yes. Not all of it, but yes.
What part have you seen?
There it is. I think some big-time
The only
lawyer
part
lives
I'm
here.
missing is closer to the beginning.
Bet she's after his
I've
client
seen
lists to
from
find
the
new targets.
cemetery chase scene
Hate
onward.
to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Okay, so remember during the end credits, if you can remember that, I mean, how the Spider-Man 2099 we saw was a bit like skinnier and more like your average Spider-Man, yeah?
Yeah, a lot more athletically built, so to speak.
Yeah.
But the one in the new movie is buff as shit.
I just chalk that up to like mild redesigns between films. It's happened.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are wearing masks.
I mean, that's also true.
Witness reported location as
Unless there, the Miguel O'Hara mouse.
Demons are after serious frenzy. Felicia's keeping busy, but I'm catching up. Let's see where she hit this time.
I can only imagine, like, in this new hypothetical scenario, everybody's back at the cafe. It's been a very bad day. Change devices have been stolen and stolen back. Felix has been missing for most of the day, as have Jason and Tommy. And at the end of it all, as we're closing out, the door opens, and Felix, injured and gasping for breath, is dragging himself back in.
Oh god, that's gonna be even more of a reason for Edgy Kazuto to be created.
And moreover, Felix came back alone. No Jason, no Tommy. Just a very hurt kitty.
Got it.
Like, I just imagine
Cornelius Van Lunt's place. She's hitting places full of one-of-a-kind valuables. She must...
Kazuto's just standing there. Not a word is
be
spoken.
working for someone. Otherwise, why not just steal cash?
Then when someone tries to console Kazuto, he just summons the Boost Striker again and rides off.
Like, I can just picture her. Either it's like it could end up being any of the actual other riders. I imagine Sarah's probably be the most likely. But I could also see Pazuzu trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
Mister again.
Bet you're wondering why I'm back in the game.
Everybody just sees it.
Straight and narrow just
It's
got
been one hell of a week.
boring.
Felix has been hurting
My target
for
number's
days
50
and only
million.
just now got his
Nice
crystal
round
back.
number,
Only to
don't you
suddenly
think?
turn into an egg. Like, whether Felix gets his crystal back before he goes egg or it's brought back to him afterwards, that crystal's getting absorbed by the egg. But yeah, there's like a little incubator nest set up with like a little improvised nest of like jackets and clothing and a little heat lamp. With a little name thingy just saying Felix.
If you
I like
catch
to
me after I
imagine
hit my
Bob
goal,
did that.
I'll give it all back and go straight. My future's in your hands, Spider.
Who knows? Maybe Bob has a secret farm where he's taking care of a bunch of chickens.
I mean, he had a secret vineyard, so I wouldn't put it past him.
In the aftermath of this whole mess, Felix his own Sphinx Zord is
Spider-Man literally
weirdly
seeking
enough.
out clouds of smog.
Nobody ever thought this thing was
Is
alive.
this the behavior of a sane individual?
Despondent.
I'll tell you what I think
It's
is going on here.
refusing to
When I
move.
was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character.
Felicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment.
I
There
can just
you are.
imagine.
She's obviously familiar with these places.
Like, in
that gives
his
me an
whole
idea how to catch her.
revenge arc going on, one of the first things Kazuto does is try to track down who did this to his little fuzzy buddy.
Like, he tracked down Jason and Tommy and they're still actually, like, there, alive.
Oh, they've definitely lived through the experience. They're tough little brothers.
Like, he tracks them down.
Because I want to keep in mind just how freaking durable Lord Zed's clones are.
Oh, no.
Like, Tommy's original Green Ranger clone, technically still alive. They just sent him back in time. The only thing that got to him was old age.
Fair enough.
All units, assistance
That's
needed
why-
for civilians involved in a
why
vehicle collision.
Kazuto wasn't
Officers
able to
needed in the area of
bother
Columbia.
Fight. I'm just gonna go. He's gonna go.
He's just gonna go buff. He's gonna go buffa and just murder them.
Yeah.
Felicia's leading me on a chase. But that's what's gonna help me
And
find her.
Unlike a
By
certain
feeding all the
purple
past
bull,
locations into an algorithm,
he has an actual
I can
reason
narrow
to.
down her likely point of origin.
Yep.
I just don't think it'll be very easy.
I was too late to stop her
Because,
here.
like,
But one or
while
two
you
more
could argue
locations
Tommy
should
has
give me
slightly
enough
less
data to pinpoint her
experience than
hideout.
Felix, being the 6th Ranger of his original team, Jason has just as, if not arguably more experience than Felix, even as a clone.
Maybe this is where the Jamato. Maybe this is where the Jamato buckle finally comes into play.
I was just about to say that, actually. I was just looking up for a GIF that shows how strong the Jama buckle actually is. Okay, here's
She's
good.
close to her goal.
I mean,
And I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down.
Even if it is a clone,
Every data point
Jason Lee
helps.
Scott
Who
does
she
not go
robbed,
down
where they
easy.
live. There it is.
Okay.
I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from
Okay.
a country's...
Okay. These are Jamato riders.
She's getting creative.
But still.
But I'm getting closer.
Look what the
One more ought to do
Jamato
it.
can do.
And I'm just gonna put this out there. The combination of powers going into this
Something's
version
going down at
of
the Fisk construction site.
Jason is
Gotta remember to check
straight
it out.
up Hibiki, mind you. Like where her Felix got Bonky, or whatever her name was. Jason got straight up Hibiki.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Because I imagine if I had to put a specific element to these guys, Jason, especially reflecting the fact that I made him an Agumon, would be a fire elemental, and Tommy would be more of a storm elemental because
That was a
Agumon.
workout.
Right.
Hey, come on. You're gonna love this, actually. This is Kabuki, one of my favorite Hibiki writers.
Just a moment, I've got one other GIF I'm going to post before we actually...
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's
Because
got
the
about
two GIFs I
49
posted of
million
Jason
in loot.
morphing are the set of
I reach her
Power
before she
Ranger
gets to
her
50 and she might
abilities
go
going
straight.
into Hibiki
Man,
for this
that's
form.
the
What
gallery
in
where
the
they
heck
keep
am
the
I
Jade
looking
Tiger.
at?
That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia
Oh wait,
quick.
yeah. Now I remember him. I saw him in like a transformation compilation.
Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town. Ha! A pigeon!
That would
Now
actually
there it
work
goes.
really well for Tommy.
Why do you think I did it?
Because I mean,
It is
Zeo
my
Red is reflected
responsibility
in there.
to catch
Mighty
that
Morphin
pigeon.
Green is reflected in there. We would just need a little more white. Mighty Morphin White would be reflected in there too. And just to really sell the joke, it's also covered in glitter.
I mean, there's gold, similar to how it was on the shield.
Yeah, but both green and white have that shield, so I could argue either way.
I guess, you can also use those
1034. Demons have opened fire on police. Incident is active near Carnegie Hall.
repeatedly, like, bash his opponent into the ground, as he did with the Crown Rider. I don't want to mention right now.
Daichi?
No, Sai.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to mention it, because I didn't want to get angry.
Like, imagine
Bring your children into the
MMPR
room,
Red
friends, because I'm delivering
and
a
Zeo
lesson
Gold
impressionable
getting
youngsters.
stacked on top of this. That is the
My
amount of
guest today is
experience
a man
Jason
who
would
learned
have.
the hard way that dressing up like Spider-Man isn't cool. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I wanted to fight crime
If I
and
remember
help you.
correctly,
And
the Jama
I'm a big
Buckle also
Spider-Man fan,
allows
so I put on a costume like
the
his
user
and try to
to
do what he does.
punch
Boy, was
a
that
very
mistake.
decent-sized crater into the ground.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden amp bingo.
An unmorphed, Jason clone.
This looks like everything she stole. But no sign of Felicia. Financial data on the
All I will
Maggia
say
crime
is,
families.
they
She
would
trying to
have,
blackmail them?
There is a last-ditch self-preservation / defense mechanism built into them in case
Fisk
they would come
reported
close
this
to death.
stolen a few years back.
I don't think you're prepared to fight Omnimon.
What's this?
Like I said.
Wine from
he
Amagia
isn't gonna
Vineyard.
bother with a fight. He's just gonna straight up murder them before they even have a chance.
And I'm telling you, I don't think it'll work.
Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this.
Definitely.
Looks like she finally went back to finish the job.
Digimon are freaking made of data and electrical pulses, so...
Aw, look.
They move
Cat's
fast.
dancing with the little spider. Also imprisoning him in a jar against his will. Cute. Very cute.
Like...
Spider.
Basically, they Digivolve at about as fast as your typical modern-day computer can run a program on a good day.
Flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
This couldn't have just been a game, could it?
Dark suit.
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence
Just to
lockup.
further emphasize the quote-unquote edgy nature there,
All those cats
just
you found,
picture
when they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up,
Kazuto up a
boosted
bit
their
before
signal, and
escaping.
deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me again.
Like, your suit now has some permanent
Just her old
damage.
costume and gear.
She let me find
Some
50 million
claw
worth of loot
marks
just so she could get her stuff back.
Like a certain
Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Taken around,
wow.
owned here.
That would help with the look of the zombie buckle. Oh, I think I know this side mission. Oh, shit.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Now, okay. Just imagine this.
Okay.
Pigeon.
The helmet, because
Don't fly away,
Kazuto has
please.
already... I'm assuming Kazuto would have already died once at this point, yes? And brought back with help of Zombie Buckle.
Maybe? I don't know. There's like so... Hi, Web.
Internet decided to just kind of die on itself 3 times today.
I'm also going to like put this out there. There is a very specific version of Omnimon I want to use based on a line of dialogue Jason says in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Getting there. Sandra always knew him best, of course.
Sandra?
You are better with a sword than I am.
My wife.
Well, tell Sandra she's got some fine burns.
Sure will, Spider-Man. Thanks again. And keep an eye out.
I can't remember. Just that, like, there's already a whole lot of ideas floating around. It's starting to get tough to keep them all.
Oh,
so if you look at the GIF I sent, that's the version I'm going to be implementing here.
Sorry, Bear.
No, it's fine. My tiny bear brain can only hold so much information.
Bearmon are not known for their smarts, that's all I'm saying. They're known for big hearts.
Yep.
I was about to say, did you just insult Bear, but then you saved yourself?
Tiny brain, big heart.
It's Anime Pro Tag Build 101.
Basically, if Kazuto is going to like die and come back thanks to the zombie buckle, then wouldn't his helmet and ID core kind of be cracked and damaged already?
Maybe. Yeah.
Like, you have dog ears on your helmet, yes?
No. What I was going to say was, until the...
about a specific detail on your costume.
Yeah. What I was going to say was, the attack destroys one of Kazuto's, like...
All units. Officers are
destroys the, like, visor that's already, like, cracked and broken
I was just
until.
told one of the dog ears was sliced off.
Well, either way, either way. However, the helmet breaks until the Phoenix buckle arrives. That's how the helmet's going to be. And then when the Phoenix buckle is created and he uses it, the helmet restores itself to how it should be.
Alright, we're about to deal with Screwball, so I'm gonna need another drink. I'll be right back.
I'm not too fond of that one either.
Are you talking about the influencer?
Uh-huh.
Not the most annoying one.
Plenty annoying, though, even if not necessarily the most annoying.
Yeah.
But, like, I can picture, like, with each encounter, her trying to get revenge on these guys, not only do they learn to see you coming, but after every battle, your costume is increasingly damaged. A dog ear is gone. Now there's a freaking bullet hole in one of your shoulder pads when you armor up that way. The claws on the one hand are broken.
Well, they're still sort of putting stuff together for my D&D.
Like, utilizing... Like, this is more or less what I picture at all times when I think of Kazuto. And specifically Kamen Rider Nupia. This is what I am thinking of when I think of the damage in question.
Much damage.
Right ear's gone. There's a bullet hole around where the left shoulder pad meets the chest armor. The claws on the left hand are broken. There's slice marks from the transcendent sword, gray sword, whatever you want to call it, all over. Actually, considering the version of Omnimon I'm using, more like Supreme Sword and Transcendent Cannon? Anyways. The visor's busted. And gets increasingly busted with each battle, to the point where there basically is no visor. You see his eyes at all times.
No.
Okay, so, like, this is what I was talking about when this visor was cracked. You see that there?
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
so
see that.
Barrett's not here, ain't he?
He left to get a drink.
Cause brain. Hun, I thought you said bear. I was about to be like, huh? Did he leave?
This is what I meant. Because that's what happened after Buffa died and came back thanks to the zombie buckle. His ID core and one of his visors cracked.
Oh no, Zeus has come back to take revenge.
Like, just for the symbolism there, busted rib armor too. The little rib details on the chest plate, those get cracked and busted.
Battered and bruised, but still kicking.
And like, it gets.
And the final encounter cuts the zombie breaker in half.
Hold up. Hold up.
We're talking about a fused mega level Digimon as a final form Kamen Rider here.
Oh, whoa. Okay, damn.
Versus a Kamen Rider who's quite literally too edgy and angry to die.
So
Yes.
instead of with a relatively smart opponent going, okay, I can't keep you dead, so I'm gonna take away the claws and the fangs.
Dang.
If I can't keep you from coming back, I can still keep you from attacking me.
Phoenix buckle comes around. What's good, my dude?
Yeah, but that'll still require Felix to actually rehatch first.
I know.
But like before that bit of he hatched and created the Phoenix Buckle and brought it to you, I can just imagine you powered up the Zombie Breaker for the finisher because you were so sick and tired of not killing this thing. And with just a casual swipe of the sword, the chainsaw that is the Zombie Breaker is cut in two. Chain is flying everywhere.
Not gonna lie. That right there would just be heartbreaking.
And as Kazuto begins to realize, I can't beat him. I can't beat him. I can't kill him. I can't beat him. He keeps getting away or breaking me or both. That's when the cannon in the Greymon head opens up. And Kazuto's staring down the barrel.
Oh no.
Darn.
And with a flash of light, when next Kazuto wakes up, it's gone again.
I thought
And
you were
now the
gonna
Zombie
say.
Breaker is permanently broken. At least until the Phoenix Buckle comes along.
I thought you were gonna say with a flash of light, Felix comes in with
Nope.
the Phoenix.
This is the last final. Like this is the last straw. You're sitting there, having been revived by the Zombie Buckle one more time, and as you inspect the damage, you see that your trademark weapon, the Zombie Breaker, it's busted. It's unusable.
Alright, let's get this over with.
You missed something amazing, Bear.
The screwball challenge?
What'd I miss?
Don't know what that is.
Kazuto's descent into madness as he repeatedly attempts to take down clone Jason and clone Tommy, only for her.
Well, in that case,
Alter S? Was that what the form is called?
I think so.
Omnimon Alter S to form in response to who being that close to dying. And with each attempt that Kazuto makes, he just keeps bumping into Alter S and getting increasingly damaged. Visor completely busted. One of the dog ears missing. Bullet holes all over.
This is
Busted
starting
rib
to sound
detail.
time-consuming. Sorry, but people need
And
my help.
then, as the Digimon learns, I can't keep him dead, there is this heartbreaking scene of he's just completely disarming this guy. The claws busted.
What?
As Kazuto goes for the finisher in desperation, the Supreme Sword comes out and cuts the Zombie Breaker in two.
This got dark fast. She's nuts.
Chain
I have to play along.
is now broken.
There's the next Matrix
flying
barcode.
everywhere.
This one isn't going to be so simple.
The Zombie Breaker itself is busted beyond conventional repair. With no Zombie Breaker and no claws, he's effectively helpless when he Transcendent Cannon is activated. And the last thing he sees is a bright flash of light as he's effectively taken out with a headshot.
Oof.
Only way to deal with zombies after all.
Not wrong.
Too bad, guys. Guess you'll
When
have
the
to go back
zombie
to the
buckle
cinnamon
kicks
challenge.
back in and Kazuto wakes up, he's on his back where he had been last fighting the cloned
Did you just say
rider
hashtag out
ranger
loud?
things.
That's honestly almost as bad as the
But
kidnapping.
Omnimon's gone. The zombie breaker is still busted. And his buckle is cracked. Still functional, but it's gonna carry that scar for the remainder of its lifespan.
Okay.
And it is finally when he's confronted
There's
with
the other code.
the
Split
ultimate
across 2
failure
buildings. This'll take finesse.
that he realizes, I can't do this alone. And if I may offer, head hung in shame, he finally drags his busted and bruised body back to the Cyclone Cafe to confront his team and apologize for running off and doing what he did. It took getting literally and figuratively broken to finally get through to him that what he was doing was not the way to go.
Tick tock, tick tock.
That's for.
And it is when he finally has this clarity, this moment of the light coming back to his heart and his mind,
And my mentions are blowing
that
up
Felix's
too.
Digi-Egg
Nice
responds.
job taking a simple photo, guy. Snapping that one should get you the GPS to our victim. You better save her before our fans get bored. Because entertainment, boredom is death.
Address isn't far from here. I need to hurry.
But who's who?
I mean, that's something. Skin stuff.
Yeah. Okay, now that makes more sense.
That's that game, Phoenix Buckle. This is how we want it.
Cameras everywhere. This is it. Can you hear me? Hold on. I'm gonna rip the door down.
I had to help someone.
Oh my god, Spider-Man! I can't thank you enough!
All you missed was his Tatato's realization that he's been a moron and eventually clearing his heart and his head.
I know, right? Ah, you should see
Huh?
the look on your creepy moving eye hole
Basically,
thingies.
it took getting literally and figuratively broken to get through the fog of anger in his mind after losing his friend.
TLDR.
And it is once he pays it, opened up to it his team and realized, okay, what I did was stupid, and I'm sorry for running off like that. That finally, Felix's Digi-Egg responds, and he rehabs. Now pops the Yuki.
What? Son?
Hmm?
LOL. What are you going to charge me with? I didn't actually do anything. It was all my fans.
She has a point. It'll be hard to make anything stick.
For a spider-based hero, I'm really starting to hate the web.
I'm not good with this weapon. This is actually terrifying. Uh-oh.
The Digi-Egg immediately after her the spoken epiphany.
All units be advised. Reports of an active robbery on an armored vehicle. Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
Good shot.
Remember when Spider-Man had a sidekick? The Black Cat, a curvaceous young lady in leather. Not the kind you'd bring home to mother. And it turned out she was a thief! Big shock, right? Well, I hear she's back. And let me make a prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive?
Sure.
A thief himself? Or is he just thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man, I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up with fleas. What's that? My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs? I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies. Dogs, cats. Go away, Jared.
But
I hate it here.
Also, that last GIF, if you would like to look, that's just cute. Like, that is one happy foot I'm on.
Oh, actually, wait. Okay, so the zombie buckle would revive the user. It wouldn't heal the user, yeah?
I don't know.
That seems to be how it functions. Otherwise, why would the actual user of the buckle have the busted eye after reviving?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, for this we're gonna switch back to the advanced suit and Web Blossom because we're about to do a very important story mission.
Available officers report to 3rd Bay. Over.
I just have a thought. When Omimon takes out the zombie claws, what if it takes out more than just the claws?
Like depending on how he takes out the claws, be it with the sword or the cannon. If it's with the cannon, I can see like Kazuto having like straight up burn scars on his arm now.
Consolidated shipping. Jeff, I'm here.
What do you see?
He's getting edgier and edgier.
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Which is funny because
are moving in on
the
Fisk's
person he's
territory.
bouncing off of for the majority of the outside of this arc storyline is this.
I still hate myself for not realizing his name sooner.
What?
Kazuto. I don't think I told you actually, babe. Kazuto's name is the reason I just am embarrassed about it is because the actor for Kamen Rider Buffa, his real name is Kazuto.
Oh.
And Kazuto has the zombie buckle.
The irony! The irony!
Territory
Let's
is
just
ours
call it
now.
a happy coincidence.
Today.
I just... Megalon, I just realized...
Hey, Willie.
I just realized... Megalon represents how
Nice
cheerful
jumpsuit.
and happy
Slimming.
Power Rangers can be.
Stay out of my business.
Kazuto...
Wait, the demons. Who's their
Kazuto
leader?
represents how dark Kamen Rider
Men
can
alive,
get.
and maybe I'll tell you.
Especially considering where in Power Rangers history that Felix came from.
Saving bad guys
If
from
there
other
was
bad
an
guys.
overarching
Not how I
theme
thought
for
today would
Zio,
go.
it would be triumph over her impossible odds. You've got the entire Empire, and that force is still lingering. And while the Rangers are horribly outnumbered and supposedly outmatched, they managed to keep
pulling out victory after victory. It's
Well, I got their
getting
attention.
stronger over time as they learn and evolve.
Victory through perseverance.
I could have taken him.
Sure, sure.
I'm not going anywhere.
Like, considering how, like, deceptively low stakes Zio actually is, it's kind of my go-to feel-good season of the show, outside of Wild Force.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
Just imagine, I just...
Gotta find the survivors fast.
Everyone's reaction, well, everyone in the Silent's reaction to possible basically getting Zero over and over again.
Zero, no!
Sleep it off.
I mean, it's effectively, that's basically what's happening to him, is it not?
I mean, technically, yes.
Hey, big guy.
Well, now they're bringing out their heavy. I see that guy, and I'm reminded of a dialogue in Spider-Man: Web of Shadows. You got their attention, now they're bringing out their heavy hitters. Do you mean heavy in a metaphorical way, like, oh, that's heavy, bruh, or heavy as in possessing a large mass, like a fat guy? Does that even matter? Both, okay?
In Wilson Fisk's case, he is literally all muscle.
Yeah, he scares me.
Spidey and Luke Cage had some of the best back and forth in the game.
You okay?
Yeah.
Second only to the back and forth that Spidey had with Wolverine in Web of
Fisk,
Shadows.
Your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the room.
So, what
I've missed these cryptic Fisk talks.
What?
So, what do you think of the new dud? Is this some kind of damn superhero fashion show? Because I've got some orange and brown tights to put you to shame.
Not the orange nose.
What? Not a fan of the new me? First of all, you smell like shit. Second of all, you look like one of those emo kitties they got running around the internet jabbering on about how hard their life is. Hey. Oh my god. You have a MySpace page, don't you? Dork. I do not. Do you have these friends that poke you back? Shut up, kid.
Oh, come on.
He has a my face.
No. I dropped the part of that conversation. It goes, you've got a MySpace page, don't you? Dork. I do not. Yeah, you totally do. Shut up, kid. Will you have me as a friend? I'll poke you. You poke me back. I said shut up. While I'm going through that conversation, my sister told me that she Kraken fully expected Wolverine to attack me. The way he screams, I said shut up. He was like, I'm surprised you didn't have an optional boss fight with Wolverine then and there.
Go!
I'm
Well,
just going over some character dialogue
just happen?
stuff from Spider-Man: Web of Shadows. Because I made the mention of like the heavy hitters joke with between Spidey and Luke Cage earlier.
Yeah,
The only guy in the entire game that had the that had a better back and forth with Peter was Wolverine.
You know what? True. Wait, what about Deadpool?
Deadpool wasn't in this game.
No, I mean just in general.
in general, yeah, Deadpool's got a great back and forth with Spidey. I've got a meme saved of that.
Rockets!
Like, in one of my comics, they described a scene they had between Pete and Logan as like one of the most fun they've written because they have such
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done.
Pete has a younger brother to Wolverine's older, psychotic, just got out of jail brother energy.
Okay, thought I could go through there, but I guess I didn't. I guess it wasn't lining up.
Now's
right.
my chance.
You didn't line up right. I've done it before.
Now's my chance.
You know what's funny? In the original,
Hope I live to regret this.
in the original, thing for this game, like when they were initially showing it off, there were a lot of QTEs in this part that were not, that are not present in the final game.
Well, the stuff they show off is usually an older build. Not
This is your
entirely
master
representative
plan?
of what they have at the moment.
This is all the beginning. I need to disable the helicopter's engine. One engine down. Now for the second.
Come on!
Need a plan. Plan real fast.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap,
I guess this is the plan.
You got this, you got this, you got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, I don't got it!
Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this.
Woo!
Please don't screw this up.
Please don't screw this up. I've heard that webbing up the helicopter like that was supposed to be in reference to an older trailer
masks are so
of
awesome.
the
Where do you get
Sam
them?
Raimi Spider-Man movie from '02 way back in the day.
Have a website?
Oh, really?
Where there was a scene where a bunch of criminals are trying to escape in a helicopter, only to get caught in a web between the World Trade Center
might
towers.
want to bring a ladder.
Oh! Yeah, okay.
Oh! Hey, fanboy.
Miles!
Yeah,
late.
you understand why they chose to pull that trailer.
I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony. All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
I think it's supposed to be Genki, the guy he was with.
That is correct.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
Anyways, there was another third little...
Where are you?
Got hung up at work.
It's not
Be
a
there soon.
teaser trailer, but it was like a poster for the movie that they actually had to edit to get the reflection of the World Trade Center out of the islands of the mast. On some, they managed to pull that off. On others, it's still there.
Alright, before I end the stream today, we're gonna wrap up the Fisk construction sites. And then go to City Hall.
in my current playthrough I've got going on, I'm actually choosing to save the Fisk construction sites for last, just so I can make a joke about how yeah, those cockroaches managed to survive New York's near apocalypse and still keep going.
At any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on him. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
The right thing would be to call the professionals.
You know what I just realized?
My son serves proudly in the Air Force.
What do you guys think?
This place is full of
Should
Fisk
it
guys
be
with suspicious
Norman
bulges.
Osborn and
Guns.
Oscorp were
I'm talking
working
about
with
guns.
Shocker in the Spider Rider universe, or should it be Fisk Industries?
Just a hunch, but
Honestly, like when I was first thinking about it, my first thought was Fisk.
Because I mean, it seems in character for both of them, so I could see both doing it. Fisk basically runs organized crime in New York, drug trafficking, weapons smuggling, a lot of stuff, anything you could think of.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Because
somebody shoot him down.
Shocker gets
Which is why my initial instinct when I made the suggestion was Oscorp 2. As overused as Oscorp is
when I see a mob
for the
rushing
we
toward me, I
made the
assume they want to
supervillain
kill me.
plot point,
They
there's a
always
reason
do.
it keeps getting used.
Spider-Man. Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder
Basically
money.
just
Could be
the
where
head of
Fisk
the
keeps his
mafia
cash
with
these
extra
days.
steps.
Yeah.
Shut it down. We'll really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Who's he doing that?
Norman Osborn has always been a supervillain in some capacity, even before he got powers.
Yep.
We got Davey. Sending us down. Here comes the pain. That is gone. Can't hit him in the air. More of them. Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the
I
face,
just thought of
and you'll be
something.
golden.
Most common riders in some capacity have like that one friend who is their support crew, yeah?
More or less.
More or less, yeah.
Harry.
Ooh.
He's the Spider Rider tech guy.
Ooh.
I'll give you some respect.
What if it just pulls the hanging bear? Remember?
Still shut your mouth.
Yes.
The guy who worked with the Shocker helps Ichigo get out?
Yeah.
Your people won't have any problems here now.
Harry.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Helps the
How many more
Spider
Fisk
Rider
construction
get out?
sites are there?
That would be cool.
He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough
Yeah.
time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
I should have made all the guys who sworn to kill me fight for the privilege. Yeah, that sums it up. Trust me, Pete, I've seen how that goes. You don't want that.
You really don't.
Not if you still want a city to protect.
Attention units, we've got reports of armed mugging. Opposite officers needed in Central Park. Please copy.
Hi guys, I'm working my way through college selling grit. Like, I don't get it either, but it was a thing he said in the Spider-Man
Always nice to
PS2
stop a
game,
monkey.
so I'm working with
Gotta
it.
stay strong in the fundamentals.
All units need immediate response to a 1030 on an armored car. Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
Seriously, you make being stylish with the web swinging look so easy.
Thank you.
It is not that easy for me. Though I have been getting better.
I could never do web swinging. Quite literally, my fear of heights would
One of Howard's pitches.
probably give me a hard time.
Oh, no, there it goes.
I was about to say.
I mean, if both of us tried web swinging, we'd dislocate our shoulders.
Now, if there's one thing I can't abide, it's egomaniacs who use the internet solely to draw attention to themselves.
The only reason
And we
Pete's
just had a
able to do this is
real
because
meeting
of
minds in that
the
respect.
strength and durability of a human-sized spider.
Screwball pranked fellow narcissist Spider-Man into an epic snipe hunt.
I was about to say, rate my web slinging.
On the one hand, Screwball did show us all just how gullible and reckless Spider-Man is, rushing headlong into dangerous situations without knowing or caring who he'll hurt as long as cameras are on him. On the other hand, Screwball herself is no better. Unlike me, she's not trying to expose wrongdoers like Spider-Man as a public service. She's just in it to promote herself, which I...
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite costumes in the game.
If you're wondering why I suddenly switched to that, you.
The negatives. Oh
It-
no.
If you're wondering,
No.
We'll be right out front.
if you're wondering why I switched to that, there's a very good reason.
Oh no. I know the reason. Oh no.
Last time I
Oh,
did
hey,
this
Seki.
speech, I was in high school.
What up, Seki? You're about to see a tragedy.
Hey,
You
you
say
got
that
this,
so
Dad.
optimistic.
I mean, come on, you say Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official
The
superhero.
opposite.
The superhero.
Where's that CMS genocide?
Well,
Or
at least we have
maybe I'm
Spider-Verse
just a
for
guy who
now.
doesn't get
For now.
Because I don't know if or when they'll,
It's going good, my friend. It's going good.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
like at this point, they could still
So?
take away Miles' dad at any point.
I think this can of war may
Spider-Verse.
finally be over.
Like,
Until
over,
that
over?
series is over, I'm going
There's
to
some loose ends still to
say
be tied up, but
we haven't
Loose
lost him
ends.
yet.
a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping.
Don't do
Something
this
not
on my
right about it.
screen.
I just don't know what.
well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee.
This
Figure it out together.
My stuff is not
Yeah.
working right.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try.
There we go.
We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could meet at a totally
That
neutral
slow
location.
turn from MJ,
completely
like,
normal
are you
meal.
seriously trying to... And that
For
smile
acts
to boot.
of
She knows
extraordinary
what
bravery.
he's trying to do.
Above and
it's like-
beyond the call of duty, it is
Damn
my
it, it's
privilege
working.
to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Find him in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine.
characterization, sir.
This is probably like, for all the people who've complained about MJ's characterization in this game. I'm just gonna put this out there for you. This version of MJ is probably the closest to who accurately representing what she's like in the comics, or at least what she used to be like.
My wife Rio and my son Miles.
I like her more as like a scrappy.
I couldn't do what I do.
I've worked many
MJ was not necessarily a passive character for the majority of the run of the comics.
Over the coming days, your company, your city,
she
and
legit
everything you
shot
care
at
about will
supervillains
be
to protect
destroyed.
Peter.
People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass. I get threats like this twice a
She
week.
legit
Why don't you
pulled a
grow
gun
pair
on the
and tell
Green
me what you
Goblin
want?
to save Spidey one.
Nice. Also, Seki, I know a lot of people still don't like the update for Peter's face, but at this point we just have to move on.
Actually, the old face is still in the files. You can access it and have it in the animation.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, while I do like the original design from the initial PS4 release better, I'm not going to say this is a bad design for Peter, and I have gotten used to it.
Get down!
Oh, I know. Still gonna hate on it. Pettiness at its finest.
Miles! Miles! Are you okay?
They're both being dragged.
Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on. Peter! Miles! Miles! Thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going
I
to
love that
find
you
your
can.
father.
I love that you can hear MJ in the background, like panicking over Peter.
This is part of why she was reluctant to actually, you know, be with him in the comics initially. By her own admission. By her own admission. She knew there would eventually be a day where he doesn't come home because his job here took him away. And she was struggling to figure out if she could live with that.
I mean, understood.
Are you really?
doing this? If we could do thumbnails for these videos, that would be it.
Isn't the time? Stop trying to be Mr. Beast.
Hold on, I can make it better.
No.
Hold on.
No, no, that is not.
Oh God, this just keeps getting increasingly horrible.
There, it's about to be a wrap for you, I swear. There, it's about to be a wrap, I swear to God.
looking at this later going, what the hell?
He's just going off on the emotes.
Daily Bugle. Meanwhile,
Ladies and
okay, please let it stop.
ladies and gentlemen, Bear has ingested something I like to call funny juice. If he doesn't wish for his funny bone to be broken, I suggest he continues with the game.
Stop.
don't you threaten me.
See, at this point, I'm making suggestions to go on and making requests. I'm not threatening nobody. You, on the other hand, you provoked an angry bear. So I'm going to hide behind this rock and wait for the carnage.
Disconnected Taro says what?
Bye, Zio.
Jesus Christ.
This is crazy.
Is it safe for the spider cat yet?
Yeah.
Become part spider. Hold up.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. Maybe not for Miles, but it's safe for the spider cat.
I take this name because I have been a fan of Spider-Man and both the comics, movies, cartoons, whatever, for most of my life. So it's less so when I have superpower sense and more so when I am a big fan sense.
Mom? Mom!
I do enjoy that in this sequence here, we actually do get a glimpse of how smart Miles is supposed to be.
Damn it! Hurry!
Sometimes writers forget that he's actually a really smart kid. Problem solving.
Yes.
Hold up, no!
Okay? Let's go, kid.
No fighting.
Okay?
Your bone
I
is
have a tranquilizer gun.
Your bone is
Oh no, my bone is broken. The bone that's keeping Taro connected to the server. Oh no!
I have to go find that.
No, wait. No.
I'll find him.
The two halves of my brain comprehending what's going on right now.
Dad's alive. I know it.
Alright, stop comprehending.
The two halves of my brain attempting to comprehend what's going on right now.
What the hell?
Where do you think you're going?
To the shadows.
If I can get someone to laugh so hard that happened, I know it's a good day.
Okay, I'm concerned he's not coming back. I hate I taught you how to do that.
No, you're...
You can come back, you know. I'm not gonna disconnect you anymore.
You've already suffered for your crimes. No need to go any further.
Hun, please come back. I miss Steve. Well,
The boomerang is going. I think that... it's back.
you know what?
Okay.
It's not die. It's just what?
What?
What is it?
Don't worry about me. I'm still sort of on test.
funny you mentioned Destiny. I've got a Gundam going by that very name showing up this week.
Ayo?
Dad was right there. Gotta help him.
Hang on, I'm looking for the right gift. That'll do. That's the Destiny Gundam. Here by tomorrow at some point?
No!
Enough! We have to leave. Now!
Dad. Dad! Dad! Dad, no! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
One week later.
Oh, it's really coming down right now. Oh.
Probably how it feels.
To chew 5 gum.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. Cut to a person punching another in the face.
See, I thought you were gonna say how it feels to chew 5 gum. Cut to this scene.
No.
Make him one, make him one. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Expand your senses.
I'm sorry for your loss. Do I know you? I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say, I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Don't worry. It's part of God's plan. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I know.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. If I could just get this to
I'm
send.
sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
I love the fact that the Discord gifts for Rodimus Prime are so much more varied than the ones on Facebook. I can actually do shit with this.
Sorry, Jeff.
No.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me
There's
some
only
solid
like
evidence
3.
and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right.
I once tried looking for toy
Hey,
tickets.
it's me.
Hey.
Oh my
So,
god.
what are you thinking?
Oh my god.
I'm thinking I screwed up.
What's
And
for
that
you,
kid
Red?
lost his father.
I know you
Oh,
too well
wait,
to say
hold
you
on.
should give
I got
yourself
an even
a
better
break.
one.
What
Yada
about
yada,
the police?
5 gum.
Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him.
Oh my no.
Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in
Where?
this recycling center last year.
Yeah?
You think he's hiding out there?
The last
Maybe.
gift I sent. How
We
it
know he's
feels
not
to
at
chew 5
Feast.
gum.
If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Damn!
Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing.
At
I
this
talked to
point,
the detective
we were
about
just kept
questioning the arrested
escalating, so how
demons.
could I not?
They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Why was it escalating?
Corrupt?
Hold on.
What does that mean?
They say it's sort of
Because,
like
when
mind
people
control.
go back and forth
It
with
brings
that,
out
you
the
just
negative
keep going
part of
for
you.
like more
Makes
and
you do
more
things you
intense and
wouldn't
crazy
normally
shit
do.
until finally you reach the
Sounds
point
a little
of
far-fetched.
oh.
This is coming from
We
a
done
guy who
screwed
can run
up.
up walls.
Happens
So-
every time.
The reason I went with a negative suit is because in my own head canon, his Spidey suit was affected by the blasts and the negative energy, and it just changed his suit temporarily.
Just like in my own head canon,
Today is a day for somber
there's a point in the
Warning.
game where
Honoring
Peter
fallen
upgrades the
heroes like
advanced
Jefferson.
suit with more armor using the
It's also a
DLC
day
armored
to
advanced
vow.
suit for a good chunk of the game's third act.
It stops.
Before upgrading
Some people
to
say
the
I
final
play
suit.
Taken hostage on a tourist bus. That's a New York reality tour for you.
Yep.
Weirdly enough, I searched Rodimus Prime for her gifts, and I have a War Greymon in
Attention all
here.
units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Proceed to Morningside
War
Heights.
Greymon. Like, I understand some of the other Transformer gifts in here, they're still tangentially related. Why the heck is War Greymon in here?
Look at the name on it.
Speaking of names.
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
What do you mean? Speaking of names.
All units. Officers are in pursuit of multiple mass
I swear, if you change my... Hun?
Yeah?
hostile. Please proceed to Columbia.
You're going back in the well.
Wait, no. Look at your name. That's my answer to what you just said.
Nah, there is no. You're going back in the well.
No.
Alright, well, I'm going to end it here for today.
Today's been a wild one.
Yes, it has. Thank you all for watching.
Attention all units. We've confirmed
And you got funnies.
location is in the
I
vicinity
mean,
of Devil's Shelter.
that part's debatable, but anyway. Yeah, this has been Vegas Bear 92. Mekumon, Taro, and Webb. And tomorrow, if I am feeling okay, because I woke up later than usual and had a headache today, so I'm just kind of like, eh. But if I'm feeling better tomorrow, Super Robot Wars!
Hell yeah!
Alright, so until then, peace.